go, shout it, one beat.
On my bros.
On my bros, nigga. On my bros, nigga.
I'm ready, my
Oh, mine's in front of me. I broke it out down and I served it up by the dime, bitch. I know what I trip a nigga, my pocket kept growing.
See, he
Buy that paper.
Sector, or whatever y'all want to call
Buy
it.
that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out cleaners, keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so smooth in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause. Look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a threat. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Hop on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake of the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it a top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Blessed, big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause. Look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a threat. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Buy that paper. Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out cleaners, keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though.
All right, I think I was gonna run that song back. I like it so much. Goodness gracious, so I stopped it for y'all. What's going on, Davno? What's going on, Ms. Senator? What's going on, Vibrant? We'll the people will come in here as they will because I accidentally scheduled this live for 5 a.m. That's what you get for staying up and working late on a hobby that you shouldn't be spending this much time on. So, you know, for the people that are here, shout out to you. The people that aren't here, shout out to the replay gang. I know that it isn't the most popular to come over here, drop down and do your thing or whatever, but hey, I'm here. I was bopping Envy in my Black Mama or Black Mamba, my bad. I have new music on here every single day. It's in my personal catalog of people that we just haven't released. So it's all authentic. You've never heard the music. So, you know, I'll try to do it on a daily basis. Okay. So I appreciate you being in the clouds. Thank you so much, Black Mamba. This is one of those episodes where, you know, you might miss the screaming or talking to, you know, Lemon's brother and the hotel and all the other stuff. So there's not going to be any of that, but this is a serious episode because listen, everything that y'all are doing ain't working. Everything that y'all are doing is for content, all the, laughing and doing all this and doing all that. But I'm gonna go through this one time and one time only. All right. I'm gonna basically tell y'all exactly what I'm gonna do. And it is what it is. Like, I have to stand on it after this episode. One of the reasons why I'm recording this live is because I gotta stand on everything that I'm saying I'm gonna do. And then plus, I do not like to go behind the scenes on anything, especially something this serious. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to play out. Now, if you guys want any content about this at all whatsoever moving forward, go check on Lemon's channel or whatever. It is what it is. What I'm gonna do is obviously something that they could talk about. So clearly you're gonna get the follow up from them. What's up, Tamara? How you doing? All
Hey,
right.
Tamara. Hey, everybody.
Oh, Jesus. So I guess I know there's going to be some naysayers. I know that there's going to, people are going to say there's ulterior motives or whatever the case may be. But I'm a human being, and watching what's happening, if I don't do something, then I'll regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
basically what happens is the damage has been done, right? A lot of people will say on a daily basis, like, oh, hopefully you do better. Or like if somebody sees like a crisis situation or whatever the case may be, people will be like, oh, hopefully you're better. Oh, I'll have you in my prayers. Oh, I'm thinking about you. You're not doing none of that. Okay. For the most
Right.
part. All right.
Yeah.
It's fake. It's being polite. I don't want anybody to pray for me. I don't want anybody to have me in their prayer. None of that, please. Like, if you do it, just don't tell me about it. Okay. That's just me. What's up? Ms. T duly noted. How you doing?
Hey,
What's up,
everyone.
Gip? How you doing? All right.
Hey, Gip.
So I know exactly what I said in the let's see, what did I say in the actual post? Something about I have time today. All right. Now you guys are used to calling like the police and CPS and all this other stuff. I'm gonna already tell you up front. We're gonna be calling the right people, not the wrong people, because the wrong people basically are enablers. The wrong people haven't fixed anything. So what are you gonna do? Just stay insane for the rest of your life trying to quote unquote help Lemon, even though like most people want to see it get worse and worse and worse and worse. But how are you going to feel about yourselves when he's under a bridge drinking and trying to get online and can't find Wi-Fi to talk to y'all? You're just going to be like, okay, let's move on to the next idiot or situation or whatever the case may be. No Vaseline. I hope all is well, folks. Yeah, I think it's as well as it can be. No Vaseline.
Yeah.
Glad you're here. Damn, my instant pot's going off. Hold on, y'all. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Let's see.
All right. All right. Never mind. Never mind.
All
We're good.
righty.
False alarm. What was going off, but false alarm. All right. So let's get right into it. Okay. We're gonna go over some of the things that y'all probably haven't thought about, right? You're like, okay, Lemon's at a hotel. Now, yeah, he paid for a week, I believe, and
Yeah.
trying to get his money back because he said he's been there less than 24 hours. Now,
Mhm.
as far as I know, you got to check into a hotel like around 3 o'clock or whatever the case may be. So, have no idea like how he had to check in, then he had to pack his bags. Like, usually when you go to a hotel for like a day, two, a week, whatever the case may be, you don't have to do some kind of major packing of your apartment to move or anything like that. So it's a little bit serious than y'all think it is. Because it's no longer about the mom. It's no longer, thank you, Muffy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's much further than that because it's a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Somebody sends an email to the apartment. What does that do? Nothing. Somebody calls the apartment complex. What does that do? Nothing. Somebody
Nothing.
calls CPS. Nothing. The dog people. Nothing. Somebody calls the mom. Nothing. Somebody goes after the sister, the auntie, the whoever. And what happens with that? Nothing.
Nothing.
So if you actually give a shit, why not do something different? You know what I mean? And here's some of the things that I'm seeing that I don't think that people want to point it out. Now, when he's doing these noises and stuff like that, I've heard people say acting, maybe making fun of somebody who has like autism or
Hmm.
whatever the case may be, all the way to the fact where he had to put his sister, I believe, or I think sister, and then his brother also to talk about like their firstborn's autistic, something along those lines, basically justifying the situation. But you all don't really understand. Like, there's people on here talking about, hey, breaking down, saying they have mental health issues or things that they've been going through or whatever, and they're seeing certain signs, ABC 1, 2, 3, but nobody's listening.
Right.
They're not. They're not. So now this eviction stuff, I don't think that's a good start. Let me explain this to you, right? No matter how much somebody says, oh, it doesn't bother me, or I don't watch, or somebody sent me a clip or whatever, it does. It does. If you wake up
Yeah.
on a daily basis, you got people trolling you. Have I done it? Absolutely. I've
Hmm.
trolled, I've talked shit, I've argued, I've fussed, I've fought, everything. You know what I mean? But there's a point where you got to stop. Like the whole eviction. Okay, so best case scenario, okay, or not best case scenario, but worst case scenario, YouTube entertainment wise, what would happen if I put a piece of paper up here and said evicted? I mean, how would that change anybody's life? Would you guys be like, oh my God, that is so dramatic? Wow. Like, everybody would definitely cheer. Like, basically, you got an individual that everybody's making an excuse. You know what they say? Oh, we can't tell him nothing because he's adult. Oh, we tried to help and he wouldn't listen. Oh, we tried to do this. Okay. Well, if it didn't work, do something else. Are you doing something to make yourself feel better that you actually quote unquote stepped in during this situation, or are you doing it basically being genuine? And if you haven't tried more than one method that's not basically against or to make something content or to make it worse or whatever, that means that you're not trying to help. That means that you're trying to make yourself feel better because you said, oh, I reached out, but he wouldn't respond to me. So anyway, um, how do you feel about this overall, RY? Because me personally, like some of the things that he was saying today, some of the things, every
Hmm.
sign. And after you
Yeah.
do that, I'm going to explain to you that health does not reverse itself. You
Right.
all are literally watching the damage that has been done. You can't go back. You can't go back once you have like, a disease or whatever the case may be. You can work on correcting it, you can work
Right.
on making it better, but you cannot go back to the point of where it is. Like, if you broke your leg and you rehabbed it, you did physical therapy, this and that, that's not going to necessarily fix your bones for the rest of your life. You're still
That's
going to
true.
have health issues. So how do you feel about this overall, RY? Taking out the personal feelings and whatnot
Yeah.
about the particular individual. Basically,
Yeah.
I want people to know, like,
Honestly,
it could be anybody, you
right,
know?
it could be anybody. And honestly, never in a million years would I ever allow a beef or a disagreement with someone to kind of cloud the fact that I'm still human at the end of the day. I've been watching him for the last couple of days, and despite what issues he and I may have, I do not like what I'm seeing. We are literally watching someone crash out, and then we sit back and we're watching people laugh at this crash out. That is like, to me, that is mind blowing. And then what really solidified it for me today was I was sitting over there at pizzas, and him, who was it? Attorney Mom and Lemon was going back and forth, and she said something to him, something along the lines of, "Well, I'm just trying to save you, or I don't want you to unalive, be unalived or whatever." And he was just like, "No, I want to die. I don't want to be saved." At that moment, I put all that crap to the side and I had to drop down in that chat and say something because I did not like that. We are literally watching a human crash out before our eyes. And at what point do we take entertainment off the table and put on our hat of humanity? No matter if you like someone or not. This could be our father, our brother, our sister, our uncle. And at the end of the day, I had to sit down and have a conversation with myself. And I had to tell myself, Lemon is somebody's brother, son, grandson, uncle, cousin, friend, neighbor, whatever the case may be. I am still human at the end of the day. And I do not, on any day, want to wake up and hear that something bad has happened to Lemon. I don't. And that has been bothering me since last night, but especially today, since I was over there in Pizza's Bushes. It was hard for me to watch. I'm talking to Envy like, oh my God. Like, and I told him, I said, I wish it was something that I can do tangible to kind of help the situation. And then I heard there was some eviction stuff put out. I looked at the date, it was from 2006. That was 20 years ago. 20 years ago. At the same apartment complex that he's at now. So is that true? I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. And then he's putting his family members on the phone to talk. I don't know. This is just, I feel like we are watching a human train wreck. And it is disheartening to see. It's disheartening to watch. And uh, I really want the best for him. Truly, deep down inside, I want him to do better. I do. And that's all I'm gonna say before I get to crying. This is crazy.
I
This is
heard you.
crazy.
I heard your voice starting to crack. Like, okay, I see what you're saying. There are going to be people on the other side.
Hmm.
So fly. I see you're saying he's pretending or whatever, but the problem is, you're right. OG Beauty, it is a monster. But see, the problem
And he
is
admitted
people.
he was an alcoholic the other day.
Right, but the problem is, and I'm not, the problem is people are not taking it beyond there. Like, I believe that one of the main issues is people think that he's just drinking. Okay. And I'm
Hmm.
not necessarily talking about him doing like illicit substances or anything like that, but I'm tired of people saying like, you know, alcohol. I'm not saying anything against you, OG Beauty, because it definitely is alcoholism, but it's way beyond that. And I'll explain in
Hmm.
a second. You said you caught YTC live this morning, couldn't watch the chat, but it was sad. It was quite sad. Yeah, is playing out before our eyes. Yes, OG Beauty. Here's the thing, right? Like, playing out before our eyes is crazy. Like, I'm trying to tell you all, like, when people say something along the lines of, oh, you're going to hurt your liver, or, you're going to mess your skin up, because when we saw the headphones, the camera turn on at Rick Reed's or
Yeah.
whatever, like, if you saw his eyes, like, they were almost yellow. If you saw his skin is like thinning, retaining water, not thinking right. And I'll explain that. So people really have to understand. I'm not saying that he is like taking illicit substances or anything like that, but it's not just alcohol. Okay. And what I mean by that is, can you please understand how off topic he gets? We're going to get into the noises and the stuff like that because he's not pretending. Okay. Like those, I know the difference between somebody who's pretending. Remember when he did the Rick Reed laugh?
Uh,
that's that's
yeah.
that's pretending. Okay, that's pretending, not what he's doing, because you could tell that these are not thought out responses, nor are these rants. Like, people aren't even talking to him bad. I watched him on Lolo's, I watched him on Pizzas. People don't even attack him and say, whoop de whoop, whatever. They might be talking about the Super Bowl. Hey,
Mhm.
this team and that team or whatever. And then he might go into, don't talk to me like that. F you. And that, like, nobody was talking to him like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, arts and crafts?
Hey, Arts and
And
Crafts.
my thing is people have to really realize that psychosis is voices in your head. And I'm not joking. Like when people make outbursts, people always want to say, Tourette's or something along those lines,
Mhm.
but it really is like something is basically bothering him. I don't want people to say like demon or anything like that. And I know that there were lives saying possessed and all that other stuff. I'm talking about medically, like psychosis, schizophrenia, like causing delays and all of that. And he cannot take that away. He cannot turn that around. It's impossible. Okay. And I notice if you have an option, you're coddling him. Now I believe there are still humans out here. There are humans out here because fruits of labor. I'm not going to give them an option anymore at all. Like I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. Like I'm gonna make phone calls and stuff, not
Yeah.
to the apartments, not to the police, not to the whatever. I'm personally like he has two options. Option one is like get a mentor, go behind the scenes, do whatever you need to do, and come out and show us that you can change. Because what you're not really realizing is it might not be his fault based on like medical situations that are going on and the noises and stuff. Like if you hear it, you have to put it in the context of what he's talking about when he's making these noises. That to me it sounds like somewhere between like what do people do? um so a mechanism, a
Mhm.
security mechanism, or whatever the case may be. It just doesn't sound, it sounds like okay, I'm about to go off or whatever, let me make a noise or whatever, like in your head, like when you Freudian slips and all the other crazy stuff that you say, like he's using defense mechanisms. That's what I was saying. I think that's what the noises are. It's not a joke, it's not made up, none of that other shit. um let's see. I've been calling it out long, but I just got cussed out and blocked. I know, train wreck. The problem is
Wow.
we all do. We all do. And I honestly think when somebody gets to a certain point, it's not them anymore. It's not
Mm-mm.
that they don't want the positive affirmations. It's not like they don't want the help. It's not like they don't want this. They're more likely to push the people away that are trying to help. You know what I'm saying? And he has that history. Literally everybody who has ever come up to him and genuinely trying to help me, Resto, Lolo, just Tracy. Like if I gave you the list, it would be exhausting or whatever. But we're gonna do something different. And what I'm saying is it's not irreversible. We are at the point where we're not gonna turn back. um yeah, yes, yeah, that as well, like alcoholic dementia, like and what is he, how does he live his life? He'll tell us every day he got pizza and wings, right? He walked down in the liquor store with no shoes on and a cigarette, whatever. And my thing is also going out, walking to the liquor store and things like that. Do you guys not hear him in public? He's not even performing for YouTube. Like when he walked in, he told the attendant to hold his drink, and then
Yeah.
started going crazy on everybody. Like if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time and you act like that, like real life sets in when your ass
Fact.
is knocked out on the ground with the bottle next to you trying to get it together. And God forbid he falls down and hits his head. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get you guys to understand we are at this point. So we started at point zero and point one, two, three, four. We either say, okay, that's enough. We're going to try to get you back, or you know what, screw it. Because literally, this is the point where there's only two doors, either 5150 hell or support and help. And I'm not downing him or anything like that when I say he doesn't. We can basically sit here and say in his real life, I don't think that he has a person that genuinely cares, because I see so many enablers. Like it's crazy to me. Love Stone, what's up? He turned into Sling
Mm.
Blade. Yeah, I mean
And then
he's
I'm hearing, people saying that he's turning into Rob Rack 2.0.
No, not at all. Thank you, Love Stone.
I'm
There's a
like, where are y'all getting that from?
no, it's not that. No, because they're trying to make fun of the fact that Rob Rack was drunk and got arrested at a motel. So they're putting
Ah,
those there. You
okay.
see what I'm saying? They're
Okay.
saying that he's drunk in a motel. So that's why they're trying to, parallel those. What's going on? What's going on, Sherry?
Hey,
Sorry about
Sherry.
that. And you said stimming. I'm not quite sure. A coping mechanism. Yes, correct. Okay, thank you for putting that in there, because I also think that it's his, I don't know, like his security blanket or whatever, because I honestly think he doesn't want to act the way that his mind is making him act. There's a difference. Like all these outbursts, all these antics or whatever. I think that his coping mechanism, like you said, train wreck, is that he's like, oh, he catches himself being
Mm-hmm.
outside of his own body. Like if he wants to talk to you about, he might start a show talking about, you know, fun, or hey, I went here, I did this, I walked Creed or whatever, and then that craziness starts going in. I think he catches himself. And that's why I keep saying we're at a certain space right now. Those are the symptoms. Okay. Right now he's still able to catch himself. But what are people on YouTube gonna say when he can still talk to you right now? What are people on YouTube going to say when his brain or whatever the case may be goes so bad that he can't even tell you anymore how he feels? He could
And
literally go not, he can go
that's what I'm scared of.
non-audible.
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, he can go non-audible. He could completely like be under a bridge, not able to talk. Then what? How you guys going to give him advice then? Is he going to do like sign language or type real fast to y'all? It's crazy to me. Yes, it really something going on with him. Seriously, that's why he drinks to hide it, but it's not going anywhere unless he gets help. And I saw up there that that it amplifies it. I believe. Let's see who said that. A coping method.
Okay,
Oh,
so I
OG
went.
Beauty said it amplifies it. It definitely amplifies
Yeah,
it because the medication that he probably stopped taking or whatever the case may be, it definitely interacts crazy with that, but it also amplifies how you're feeling because it's a depressant, and then you wake your ass up feeling like you feel like shit because you utilize all your dopamine and your
right.
endorphins.
And I
What?
went and I looked up stimming to kind of get a better understanding of it. And stimming, or self stimulatory behavior, refers to repetitive physical movements, sounds, or actions such as hand flapping, rocking, or humming used to self regulate, manage emotions, or process sensory input. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Auditory sounds such as humming, yep, humming, tapping ears, or repeating words or sounds. Very interesting.
Mm. And what was that?
This was stimming, the definition of stimming, and it gave different
Okay.
examples for auditory.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, fruits of labor. I didn't see that lady, but obviously we know what happened to Whitney Houston. She was in a bathtub. Man has no life ambitions or goals. He lives day to day. The lifestyle is unsustainable. Yes, he does live day to day. I think that's all he has. I literally think that he feels like he only has one day at a time. And unfortunately, his next day is YouTube. And then the day after that's YouTube. That tells me how many people in his real life give a shit. I
Yeah.
mean, he continues to show up on here every day to entertain the public, even to his own discernment. Yeah, yeah, and people think it's funny. That's just
Right.
crazy to me. That's why, like, I'm literally like, I'm gonna put the plan in action. I don't need any help. I've been trying to be cool, quiet, chilling, whatever, but I don't need anybody's help to do what I'm gonna do. Okay. I just want you guys to be clear about that. Okay. Lemon had a job of some sort and quit it immediately after receiving his first AdSense check. Yes, he did. He did
Oh, that
because
was true. I heard Ness say something about that.
right. And
Wow.
remember, they actually packaged that up to saying that he got that $7,000 from the Vegas sponsor.
And he went
Well,
and bought
they
a car or
he bought a
upgraded his
car and
car.
quit his job. Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
wow.
So Yeah, I agree with that as well. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you all are actually putting things in the chat that are serious, and that makes sense. Let's really talk about this, okay? Because I need to know also how much support am I going to have, right? When I do what I'm going to do. And I want people to know, again, it's not for content. This is once. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and as I said, if you want the content, go to somebody else and figure it out. Don't know what's wrong with him. I agree because we settle down and become apologetic. Right.
Yep.
Right. Well, it's almost like I heard here's ZX. I heard you say today, ZX, that you can't continue to ask God for forgiveness and for help over and over and over and over again and not change your behavior. And I really
Right.
hate it when people do that. They go to confirmation, they go to reconciliation, they pray, they read the Bible or whatever, and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry for this." 3 days later, they do it. Uh, that's not how it works. Like,
That's not, because if you really look at the word repenting, just means to turn away from. And that's why I get upset when I hear people say, "Oh, he did a complete 360, you stupid idiot." That means you're right back at the same space that you were before. So if you're going to actually repent of it, you're going to do a complete 180 and turn away from it. So ZX was absolutely correct, because at
yeah,
some point grace and mercy runs out and he will turn you over into a reprobate mind. And
no,
that is
that's
the
done.
worst place to be in.
That's gone because the thing is, I don't give a damn if he stayed in the hotel for 1 day. His
Hmm.
intention was to stay there for a week. You have to ask yourself, like, stop being so narrow minded to be like, oh, he stayed there for a day, so he's going back home. He planned on being there for a week.
I thought it was
You
a
got,
day too until I heard him say it was a week. I said,
yeah.
"Excuse me?"
So yeah, like obviously that's how detrimental it is right now. When you plan on going away for a week, that is like wow, like that's a cry for help. And then what do you do when you wake up? Okay, when you wake up in the morning and you're like,
Hmm.
I don't want to stay here for a week. What changed? An
Right.
enabler, one person that says, oh yeah, I'll do whatever, I'll drink with you, or I mean, I don't know. So let me save my money and put it towards alcohol, drugs, whatever the case may be. I don't know, but that seems kind of crazy. Molly said, but I don't think these things happen in isolation. All of this is most likely due to stress from the calls that were made a few weeks ago. Also, Molly, they're calling her today. The mother and
Yes.
everybody, they're calling this woman all
He
day.
said that his mom reached out to him and was just like, "Yo, why are people from YouTube sending me clips of you online crashing
Yep.
out?"
And you're right, Lovestone. I believe Lovestone said, what did Lovestone say? Shit.
Was it
Um,
envy? Did you hear his mother came in and told him to stop
yes,
being so loud? Yeah, I heard
yes,
that.
yep, yeah, I heard that. His mom is at the brink of, I can't do this. And here's where I'm split in the middle of it. Okay. So
Hmm.
with his mom, is she dealing with it, trying to cope with it, whatever? Do I think that she's enabling? No, I don't. But I also think that she's not going to the next step of, bruh, like, you don't have to leave and go on your own, but your ass needs to go get some help. If you don't get some help, you're not going to have a place to stay or whatever. I don't think she's putting her foot down, but at the same time, what if he didn't have his mom? He can't stay in a hotel room for a day. Like literally, if he didn't at least have that, like some people need a dog, some people need a cat, some people need a friend or whatever. Like literally, if he had no accountability at all whatsoever, I don't think he'd be here. Period. At all. You said Lemon has been
Whew.
doing this for years. Something now new happened. You right, Molly.
I
You're
can
right.
believe that.
And I did hear SK over at pizzas and whatnot. So I definitely think he's been doing it for years. I don't think this is just a pop up all of a sudden thing or whatever, but you can see the health. Like, don't think that I don't give a damn if he says he's been in theater for 500,000 years. I think Molly put in the chat, like, this goes
Hmm.
beyond theater. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
don't
yes.
let him give an excuse of the theater or I'm turning into this character. I'm using this voice. I'm making this noise because literally he is blaming the noises against trying to mimic Clyde Diva.
Yeah,
Like that's how.
he said he got it from Claudiva, but he kind of flipped it and made it his own. I'm like, I don't too much know if I really believe that, but okay. And I think that the theater thing that is possibly being brought up because with theater you can kind of hide behind the character that
Mhm.
you're portraying. That's
Well,
what
you
I
can
think.
utilize it as an excuse. And what I mean by
Hmm.
that is like people on here. What happens when somebody lies on here? They call it trolling, right?
Yeah.
Lying, like lying out of malicious intent is not trolling. It's being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So stop. Let's stop using these excuses where his health has gotten to where it is. Stop blaming it on alcohol. It's beyond that. The excuse is theater and YouTube and all this other stuff. Do you guys not understand? He gets off this damn app at 4 in the morning, and he's at YTC's at 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then boom, boom, boom. I don't. I'd be surprised to hear
Hey,
the
Shelley.
last day he actually laid down and had a full night's rest.
I think that's what he needs. He needs a mentor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and a good 12 hours of sleep.
And like, I'm going to give you also an example. The attorney, I forget what is her name. The
Attorney
attorney.
mom?
Yes. For example, she was doing nothing but helping. She was like, "Hey, hopefully you get it together." She was being very encouraging. It was a regular adult conversation, and then just all of a sudden, starting talking about the woman's, lower regions and talking under
Hmm.
her dress and every or under her clothes. I don't know how you guys say it or whatever, but you got to understand these random outbursts are not what he it's not natural. Mm-mm.
Exactly. And when attorney mom was talking to him, that's what he just blurted out. It was just like, I don't want to be saved. I want to die. Whoa. That right there, that's the thing that really, really snapped with me. I'm like, look, at the end of the day, I don't care if I have a problem with you or not. I am still a human.
Davna
And to
Davna
hear that broke me. What
yeah.
Daphne say?
No, Davna, well, Davna, yes, yes. What
Man, save
happened
my
on
life.
pizzas, Davna, is he was his brother showed up to give him a ride, and he was checking out of the hotel. So he was obviously, or motel. He was going back and forth with the person because he was saying, "Well, I decided to leave." He's like, "I need $570 back," something along those lines, because he had he had paid the weekly fee and he was trying to get his money back. But they put that on live, Davna. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So that
crazy.
anything and everything is content,
Now, OG Beauty said
unfortunately.
something very good. OG Beauty
Mhm.
and Molly is talking about this. There's something new is people are now harassing his mom and they're
Yes.
doing it on a weekly basis
Hey,
and it's
Judy.
causing issues between him and his mom. And now
Yes.
I agree with that. Because I know if my grown adult child was at the house and I'm going to work every day and I'm getting these random calls and random, we gonna have a problem. We're gonna have
Right.
a problem.
Extra grown son is sleeping off being drunk.
Mm-mm.
See, my thing is arts and crafts. My thing is like I'll take a comment like this. This is exactly how I would talk, to be honest with you, and then come back home only to find the same extra grown son yelling at his phone. I know, but I honestly think that she's putting up with those things for some bigger issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can't see someone in her early 50s with life ahead of her putting up with all this if there wasn't something else going on. Like, there's a deep rooted situation that's going on. And if we don't say something, which, we're really the only people that he communicates on a daily basis, if we don't say something,
Well,
we're
I hope this next statement isn't me speaking out of turn.
hey,
And if it
Shelly.
is, hey Shelley, and if it is, forgive me or whatever. But I think when it comes to the mom,
Hey,
I
Bobby.
I think she possibly has a fear because let's keep in mind she already lost one son and she doesn't want to go through that again.
Yeah. She could have that trauma from losing one
Yes.
son, and she might be hanging on to him for it. It might give her some peace. It's something. Shelley
Hmm.
said, truth be told, he was better off with Sir Kang. I will keep saying that. I don't care. Absolutely. 100%,
Now
Shelley.
I agree with that, Shelley.
And honestly, like, if him and ZX would stop with the back and forth or whatnot, I think that's a really good person as well. ZX, SK, there are other
Mhm.
people out there that that could really help him. But the problem is again, the people who help him the most, they give up because they're the ones that are pushed out, and the people that are trying to take him down, he'll praise them. So that's a
Mhm.
sickness as well. Like, why being a glutton for punishment is not normal, or quote
Not at
unquote
all.
normal. I don't like that they're constantly bothering his mother. They say he's irritated, but they're also calling and texting her nonstop. That's not helping. No, it's not helping at all. Like,
And I also believe I heard Lemon say before that um,
mhm,
he's not going to push the idea of his mom changing her phone number. And at first I was just like, what? That's crazy. Why? And then I heard his explanation. He said something along the lines of she's had that number forever, and a lot of the seasoned family members, that's the only number that they know. And I was just like, that makes sense because I have a set of twin great aunts who are in their
mm,
90s. The only
damn.
phone number that they remember is mine.
Damn, arts and crafts. There was a football player who played for the Dolphins who checked into a motel so he could unalive himself away from his family.
Oh, wow.
Hmm. Yeah, and
And I
see,
don't want it to
people
get to that
people
point with him.
think, see, the thing is, people think that success heals all wounds, right?
No.
And with a lot of people, it does the exact opposite because now there's more pressure on you. Okay, you remember the lemon that was humble over SKs, and then then the pressure of Vegas, and then doing too much, and then the pressure, like, no one wants to wake up and see themselves being trolled and all that shit all day, and now the
Right.
pressure's on because he's got to keep the numbers and a certain image and all this other stuff. So success sometimes is the freaking culprit. I
Yeah.
think folks need to understand he doesn't have a solid father. His brother is gone and he's broken. I'm starting to feel bad even laughing at him. I'm serious. Yeah, I don't think he should be laughed at. It's not funny. It's
It's
not.
not.
That keeps it going. Like, the attorney basically said, like, wow. Now, and the people that actually were around, where they're not there anymore, so it has to change up into these rants by himself. And unfortunately, it's a risk to click his link. Like, I'll give you an example. He reached out to Lolo. He did. Him. Lolo didn't call him, basically kind of begging for help, reaching out. I mean, he called Clyde Diva and had a full meltdown, crying, this and that, whatever. Now, Lolo would probably got out of bed. She works in the morning. She probably got out of bed against, her own, like, position, because she didn't want to take the risk of hitting a link and getting attacked. When she went up there, she's like, I want the lemon that I knew behind the scenes. I want the lemon that I used to laugh with, talk to about my mom and these things and those things. She was literally being positive, giving him reinforcement, bringing him around, making him feel like he had a friend, and he attacked the shit out of her. Like, don't talk to me like this, you F and B and this and that. No, no, no. You called for this woman to come help you. Like, what are we doing? And it's like Clyde Diva. Clyde Diva and I don't see eye to eye, but at the same time, I could say that the lady pulled up to help you. You let Gotti say the most egregious things ever, and then I don't know, maybe you dropped her down or whatever the case may be, but people are trying, but they're like, but people are going to think, if I call him, is he going to cuss me out? If I click the link, is he going to embarrass me? This, that, whatever, because look, nobody's there. I've never seen Lemon have to hold up a show by himself for so long. Like
Yeah.
that's what he has to do for the most part. What's Sagittarius said, he has daddy and mommy issues. He could. Um, yes, arm
Possibility.
wise, she probably happy he's at least in a house. Yes, in the
Mm-hmm.
house, and she probably sees it like, oh, it's imaginary. She probably the thing that if I had to guess, if I had to make an assumption, or educated guess, I would say that she's happy that he's in the house so that she can actually check on him physically every single day, because I don't think that a daily phone call from him would give her that peace of mind. I
Mm-mm.
literally think she just wants to say, hey, I at least got to lay my eyes on him. He's here. Yes, he's yelling. Yes, he's annoying. Yes, he's driving me crazy or whatever, but I'm putting my eyes on him. He's here. She can do a daily check. So I literally don't. When people say she wants him out and all that, she does, but look what happened in her life when she did kind of let the other brother be an adult. I'm not
And then
talking.
two,
Go
and then
ahead.
two, I could this may be a bit of a stretch, but I'm just trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Not only that, but we also have to think about the losses he kind of suffered on YouTube. How many pages has been snatched from him?
Yeah.
Then he had
Or
to deal exactly. Then he had to deal with the loss of Sharika, whether or not they
Anyway,
were
Shay.
cool before she died or whatever the case may be. There was some issues possibly going on there. Then you had Lolo's mom, and he had a falling out with Lolo. And then just recently, Lesby, which once again, that's a relationship that maybe they didn't fix. And that could also be weighing on him as well. So it's a lot of different factors that could be compiling all together to further push this crash out. So, and then he had everybody on his back. So many people calling his mom, the leasing office, doing this, doing like it's a lot.
Lovestone, you are correct. You are
What left
correct.
Stone say?
Um, I mean, she says she doesn't feel bad being in crisis doesn't warrant being a demon. Correct. Now people definitely
Mm.
use that as like an excuse or whatever. Being in crisis doesn't warrant being a demon. Um, it's like I'm down the middle with that. It definitely doesn't warrant that, but his sickness, you know, um, crisis. Okay. So crisis, the way I look at crisis is a very general term. So that's how I
Hey,
feel like
Vanessa.
she's right. It could be a general term. It could be a loss of a family member. It could be whatever. And I don't think that warrants a demon, but he might have some psychological issues and he can't really get a hold of himself of being that quote unquote demon.
Right. And
Um,
we really can't say
mhm.
what someone can or cannot exhibit when they are dealing with these type of crises. You know what I'm saying? So uh, I mean, is it a demon? Who am I to judge? But demon to one person could mean something completely different. I could just say he's just acting out, but someone else could say, no, that's a demon. No, he's just acting out.
OG
And I'm not
Beauty.
coddling him or anything. It's just that these are all like factors that we have seen with our own eyes, and it's just calling and stating the obvious.
Like I don't know if people are sitting around hoping it gets better. No, no, no. Like this is where you catch it. Like there literally isn't any going back. It's like counting to 100. Once you get to 60, how can you go back to 58? You keep counting. Like
Yeah.
right now is the best you're going to get from him. Are you going to let it get worse? It's not going to get better, but you could stop it right here because there's a treatment plan. A treatment plan doesn't take away alcoholism. It doesn't take away drugs. It doesn't take psychiatric. You have to work on these things. Yeah, and OG Beauty said, now that I think about it, his video titled Sad and Hurt was referring to whatever took place yesterday between him and his mom. And he left.
And he left. Now, OG Beauty is on two something good, okay?
right?
OG Beauty said, I don't like seeing him like this. Spiritual warfare is
Hey,
a real
Finesse
thing.
Media Rep.
Hey, Finessers Media, people just don't understand that you can be so far gone that it will take true deliverance to come back. OG Beauty, I really like what you said right there because there was something I was telling my cousin the other day. I said, sometimes the best place for somebody to go is rock bottom. And my cousin looked at me like I was crazy and said, why? I said, because once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else for you to go but up because you've already at the very bottom. You just got to work your way out of whatever situation you're in. So I agree 1000% with you, OG Beauty. Sometimes it does take true deliverance. And being the fact that you said that, I can only go back to the many times that I heard Lemon say that he's apostolic, honey, and that is true deliverance headquarters.
Mhm. The real
So it's
devil
like
would talk back.
he
Yeah.
knows what to do. I just feel like he's just so engulfed in whatever these situations are that he may not be able to find his way out by
People are
himself.
holding on, and people are holding on to, and you're right, would not talk bad about kids, lemon, and all that. And I think that unfortunately, he's created situations where some things are not able to be forgiven. So that's why he's losing the people, because there's certain things that can't be forgiven. Like, if you act a certain way, I don't know. I'm not one of those people. Once you cross a certain line in the sand, it's over.
Shelly,
Let's
you
see.
apostolic too? I didn't know
At
that.
the
When I
same
heard
time,
Lemon say that, that's how he and I connected a little bit.
all right. On At the same time, we all see that he fully aware of his behavior. So there comes a time where there's no more sympathy to give. Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, you're right. Sims Overdose. That's why we're here. That's why we're here, because there is no more sympathy to give. Now, like when RY said, I wish you could do something tangible. Well, we're going to do something tangible, or I'm going to do something tangible. But he goes off when people don't say anything wrong to him. He just don't like the truth, and he goes crazy. He does go crazy. He goes off on everybody. And I'm saying, like, the people that want to help him the most, as I said, Lolo went on there, like, at what time? Crazy hour, whatever. She has issues with him. He said things, she said things, whatever, but she still went up there and got cussed out. I was like, and then when Clyde got cussed out, I like how many people were around him that got their last cuss out and said F it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about him. Me too. Oh, you talk about the apostolic
Mm-hmm.
limited clown. Let's see. His mom has coddled him for some reason, so he expects that same treatment on YouTube. His attention seeking antics are so obvious. They are obvious.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the purpose is, what the end goal is. That's something that we can't sit around and debate. I just have to look at exactly what's happening and not look a lot deeper into it. Addiction is a demon, absolutely. It's how Goosey or ZX is telling him he's a fool because he should have did it that way. They are not in his head. Well, fruits of labor, here's what I'm gonna say, right? The people that don't go get help are the people that say they don't need help. Okay. That's why there's forcible things. That's why I'm going to put in action forcible help. Okay. So there's a deadline to do better and get better. Because I'm already calling, I'm already editing video, I'm already doing everything. I'm going to tell you exactly to your face what I'm going to do. I don't need, this ain't a clout chase to put somebody's name in the title or nothing like that. I don't need anybody to click a link. I don't need anybody to drop in the chat. None of that. I need no help doing what I'm doing or saying what I'm saying. None at all whatsoever. We don't have any of those churches out here. I go to non-denominational.
Oh, okay.
Non-denominational is cool. As long as it works for you.
Yeah.
I look at people, as long as you serve a higher power. I don't care what that higher power is, as
Mm-hmm.
long as it's positive, because those people that don't serve a higher power, I'm nervous about.
Yeah.
Addiction is a demon in any form, absolutely. Some people are not good at not good messengers. You're right, fruits of labor. And the thing is also, I want people to understand addictions aren't necessarily substances.
No, not at
Addictions,
all.
I mean, how many people have YouTube addiction? How
Right.
many people have sex addiction? How many people
Food
have
addiction,
food
shopping
addiction?
addictions. Addictions come in all types of shape, sizes, and forms. You know what I'm
And
saying?
when you have mental illness, there's certain things that you do. Like when you're bipolar and you go manic, that makes you spend a crazy amount of money, think that you're on top of the world, things like that. There are things that are happening because you got to understand the intention. Like for example, the Lolo. Let's go back to that real quick. So when he
Hmm.
calls Lolo to come help, talk to him, whatever, that is him reaching out for help. I know that his intention was not. I mean, we got to be use our. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, none of that. But I do have an advanced degree in something close to that. But anyway, I'm not diagnosing because I'm not a doctor. Um, but anyway, so he is reaching out saying I want to talk to somebody. So his intentions are good, but then something gets triggered in people that are trying to reach out to him. Who does he? I mean, ZX gives him all kinds of advice. I know whatever, and he fights him, but then goes back. You got to understand when somebody fights somebody and then goes back, fights, goes back, fights, goes back. They have good intentions, but something goes off in their head. I know that his intention wasn't to cuss Lolo out, drop her from the platform, do this and that.
Right.
He wouldn't call her for that reason, y'all. Like that's not him. That is something taking over his actions. And I'm not saying possessed. I'm not talking about exorcism or anything like that. There is something that takes over and it takes him out of that thinking. Like we're watching this dude walk down the street without shoes on, smoking a cigarette, cussing out the people outside of the damn store, grabbing liquor. I mean, having just your random person hold your drink and then telling other people, "Ah, da, 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 da," and then making these noises and stuff. Like we can deal with that on YouTube, these noises and things like that. But if you irritate the wrong person or you make a noise or you conduct yourself that way or whatever the case may be, bad things happen to you. I don't think that people realize that either. Like when you go on to Lemon Land, I don't know what it is at this point. Lemon
Hmm.
Land 1, 2, 3,
One of them
2.9. I don't
numbers.
whatever. When you go over there and he's not there, then what are you gonna say? Damn, there's no content. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
move on to the next person.
Yep.
That's
Move on to the
crazy to
next
me.
crash out.
It's crazy to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to watch people crash the fuck out on here. Okay. But not like this.
Right.
There's a limit. I want to make you I want to make you I want you to make yourself look like an ass. I want you to lose your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I want you to do all that crazy shit, look stupid, drive somewhere thinking that you're gonna meet up with somebody, but there's a line. There is a line. I love a crash out, but not like this.
Oh
This is
yeah.
I like a YouTube crash out, not a real life crash out. So anyway, let's
Right.
keep going. What about making money addiction? That is an addiction as well. Working jobs, have your own business, being a dope dealer, and all that. Yes. The things that the reason why that's an addiction, Austin, is basically people look for the wrong notoriety. Like your dope dealers and things like that. What are they looking for? They're looking for attention from the streets. They want to be certified. I'm the dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that comes along with nice cars, women, alcohol, drugs, just the
Yeah.
quote unquote high life. But guess what? The fast life ends faster than you created it. You
Absolutely.
know, the fast life is only fun for a while, and then your ass is in a 6x10. Mhm.
See.
ZX threw away his professional career and got stand, respected businessman in Philadelphia to be about theater. Blah, blah, blah. I read all comments without even looking at them. Lemonade saw multiple people to drink. I know. And Lovestone, that's what I'm saying. Like he has said a lot of different things that people are not going to be able to get over. I've heard push down the stairs. I'm not going to repeat what I've heard, but I've heard the craziness, like with people that are disabled, what he could do to somebody who's disabled, just other stuff like that. But can we come together and say, okay, look, you're supposed to forgive your enemies, right? But God doesn't tell you that you have to forget. Okay. It's your choice. But you're literally supposed to say, okay, let me stop real quick. Is what I have is drinking, him saying drinking bleach or push me into a pool or whatever the case may be. Is that more important? Am I going to utilize that when he's no longer able to talk? Am I going to utilize that when he's no longer going to be here? Am I going to utilize that? Anything? If you don't feel bad, you're not human. When you log on to onto his page and he's not there, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Envy, they tell Lemon you doing a 5150 or wellness check on it. I don't give a shit what they're telling him. Is that true? Because he's going off on you and RY right now. What is he?
Whoever told him
What?
that is stupid because I never said what? Okay.
No, we didn't say that. Mm-mm. Um, so let me stop. Okay, let me stop this.
See,
What
whoever
what's
carried
going
that
on?
bone,
Right,
whoever carried that bone to him, those are the people that want to see him crash out to the point of no return.
right, right. Mm. Yeah, and I mean, miraculously ghettos on the panel. Like, what do you mean he's cussing out or whatever? Like, what do you mean? Wait a minute now. Did we really see Lemon with no shoes on? Tracy used to say she was running the street. Yeah, yes. He said that he was walking with no shoes on, smoking a cigarette. Now, did we physically see it? No, we saw the camera like, down and then whatever, but he definitely said like I'm walking with no shoes on. Now he could have been joking. I'm not sure. I don't know. He needs to realize that he throws away his life and wasted enough time and get a job and start from scratch. Now, I want to know directly because here's my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and look like a damn fool. Like if he's cussing us out. Okay.
See, Molly, there's
Because
nobody
it's
over
the
here
health.
coddling him.
No, we're not coddling. Mm-mm.
Molly, you have to chill out. Seriously.
Yeah, we're not coddling anybody. Like, is he really cussing us out? Huh? Wait.
I don't know.
No, hold on. Hold on. Mm,
Bobby said, I
I don't
sometimes
know.
be watching these
Yeah,
lives
go
and
ahead.
question to
Yeah.
myself, like, why am I here? It just weighs on your conscience sometimes. If it doesn't, something is. Bobby, I agree with you. It really, really does. It weighs on you. Molly, I understand that you're defending, but nobody's coddling. There's a difference. Nobody's coddling anybody. Hey, Smooth Carter. Read my comment. Okay, hold on real quick. I went and told them that it's a lie. They got him thinking y'all calling people. Thank you, OG Beauty. Thank you.
Now if he jumps to
I
cussing
did,
out and all
Molly.
that
Thank you,
other
boo.
shit or whatever, and why is he talking to Molly from the chat? Hold on.
Right, exactly, Bobby. Being concerned and coddling are two totally different things.
Yeah, could you interact for a second? Because I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure out. Hold on.
I got you.
Because that basically is counterproductive. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that was.
I
What's up,
appreciate you,
Smooth
OG
Carter? How you
Beauty.
doing
Hey, Smooth
today?
Carter.
Hopefully you're doing good, Smooth Carter. Hey, Molly. So, what are we getting cussed out or not getting cussed out? And just like people carry bones, could somebody go over there and get that straightened out?
OG
Because
Beauty
my
said
thing
they
is,
read
is
your
like,
title and told him you're calling people to go do a wellness check. Where in this title does it say anybody is doing a wellness check on anybody?
Limit, I'm going to do this one time in front of the scenes. You can change. You change volunteer. What is wrong with people? Like, I mean, that is an
You want to know what's
example
wrong with
of
people?
people wanting them to get turned up.
They
Like,
want to see him crash out so they can have content, so they can laugh, collect money off of it, and everything else. Period. Okay,
Lemon
I appreciate that,
and
Molly.
so he's trying. Okay, he's trying to address me. Well, I'm here. What do you, people are listen.
OG Beauty said the chat was
Hey,
giving false information and I corrected it. Thank you. And thank you so much, Molly, for saying that. Molly said maybe coddling wasn't the right word, but I was more trying to emphasize that there was no coddling of calling of authorities. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, boo. I didn't mean to
right.
snap, but I'm still a little frazzled from the other day from you.
Oh Jesus. So
But
so
I still love
why do
Molly.
people do that though? Yes.
Smooth Curtis said that's what the fuck happens when people can't read but trying to be messy. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and okay. I mean, do you know how much easier it is to just say, you know what, hey, let's watch the crash out. Let's watch this. Like, if somebody's trying to help you, great. People always think that, oh, you're gonna call the authorities, oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
get somebody locked up, oh, you're gonna do this, oh, you're gonna do that. No, no. Like, okay, well, you guys are going to exploit the man until he
Molly Hush.
completely crashes out. It's
Right. No,
crazy.
true. Very,
Um,
very true.
because I was like hearing a completely different live.
I
Right.
think Molly's responded to me.
From yesterday.
Yeah. Molly, I didn't
Jeez.
mean to crash out on you like that. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. But Molly,
Yeah.
you tap dance on a nerve.
So,
Crafty said, these new generation kids are different. My mom told me to leave the house at 21, and I didn't think twice about it. Listen, whatever. This is where I'm at with Lemon. That's why I said at the beginning of this, whether I have a beef with him or not, whether I'm annoyed by him or not, the human side of me kicks in, and I don't want to see anything happen to him. I do not want to wake up and get a notification that something has happened to him.
you Smooth
I
Carter, you're
don't.
100% correct. And the people that did use him as an ATM and all that other stuff, where are they at? What are they
People that
doing? And why do these
mm-mm.
trolls, why do they keep allowing trolls to do the weirdest shit in the world? Like, what is, like, do you really think that it's popular for me to be sitting here saying help Lemon?
Yeah,
And do you think it's content worthy or whatever? No. If I wanted to have content and all that other stuff, I would just put something in the title like "F you Lemon," you're acting like a coddled bitch or whatever, and then people would come over. We could yell and scream and do all this and do all that. But when you sit down and have an unpopular live, I'm so tired of trolls and bone
yeah,
carriers and whatnot. And then the people that are on panels with bone carriers or whatever, if they don't understand our character, then I don't care. Like,
yeah.
that's just I'm looking at who's on the panel. Nobody said something. Like,
Because
we're
I
gonna
would do this for anybody. Because I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody live a healthy and successful life. I don't want to see people crashing out. I don't.
yeah, and you're right. We are always in the middle. Bobby, no problem. You're
No,
right.
they're saying pizza's always in the middle. That's what that is.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I just don't get it. A grown man to be comfortable living off a woman, period. It's supposed to be peace, not stressors. It is. And I wish that it's supposed to be mutual. You know, you're not supposed to drive each other crazy when you're trying to help each other. So Smooth Carter, you're 100% correct. Bobby, I've been putting my shit aside with him. I done been bitches and everything, but I hate to see someone's mental health decline. I have a heart for real. Okay.
Bingo, Bobby. That's
So
exactly where I'm at with it.
right.
Put all these differences to the side. This is a human being having true human emotions and breakdowns. Period.
Can somebody do me a favor? Somebody that really fucks with me. Molly does sometimes. But let's see. OG Beauty for definitely somebody somebody type in the if somebody could type in pieces chat or whatever, like if you're saying anything about RYNB, whatever the case may be, then then he doesn't understand. And then all those people, I don't care what you put in the chat, but at the same time, is I don't want that to go to a certain place that, then it's a bad intention. Like, we're not calling the police or whatever,
Thank
but
you,
I will
Vibrant.
100%, like, adult protective services and calling crisis hotlines and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'll make that clear. Yes. But it's only if he doesn't choose to change. What the fuck is it? Why don't you guys understand the option? You guys carry the bones of somebody that's doing something positive. Why not the bones about calling mothers, about calling this? I didn't see any names on it. Like I'm so hated for doing something right that there's no names on. Oh, people are calling your mother, people are sending voicemails, people are emailing your apartment complex, people are doing this, people are doing that. But then when we have something right here, people don't even assume. They read a title that says nothing about that at all whatsoever, and then it gets flipped just that fast because they have to mention our names involved in it and turn it into this negative crazy shit. It's so. But the thing is, though, hey, listen, people are going to use any kind of ammunition to hate on us, okay? And it's okay. i
Lovestone.
i knew I was coming out here. uh
Lovestone Gold. I rock with you with these chats, but baby, I had to remove that comment because that was eesh, that was yeah. I
I
couldn't
look
let
at
that
it
rock out.
differently. I think the man has real disability and has lost one son, and she is trying to make sure another one is good. That's exactly what I was
That's what
saying.
I
Like,
was saying.
yeah, Bobby, her only piece might be just seeing that he's up, moving around. So
Yeah.
you're 100% correct. We are definitely saying that. So basically, yeah, Molly or OG Beauty, I think OG Beauty might have gone over there, or Vibrant, a Vibrant OG Beauty, Molly, somebody who really knows how to articulate that before that goes too far and turns into a narrative and all this other stuff, because they think that we file paperwork and call the police and go after Lemon and this and that. What this is going to turn into is that it's going to turn into dumb shit. And then at that point, then a bunch of people are going to say, well, calling authorities or this or that, whatever. That's what they always do. Okay, cool. Well, if the bone carriers are going to go over there and say it, well, guess what? Those are the people who are going to be most upset when he goes over the edge. Like, don't you know when people say, please leave me alone, I would rather die? Like, that's not enough to step up and do something. Like, that's not the bad authorities. The bad authorities are the police and all this other stuff. The good authorities are people that are going to save your life and turn it around. I don't get it. I am going to call um adult protective services. I am going to call the crisis hotline. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. How are you going to stop me? Okay. Me. And I already told you I don't call police or anything else like that, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do. And it's not necessarily I'm not doing it behind somebody's back. I'm not doing it on malicious intent. I'm not doing it for content or anything like that. But he's got an option. It's very simple. Get better, and I won't. Keep imploding, saying that you want to die and not helping yourself. I'm going to. There's two options. Like, it's not a threat of I'm not doing anything behind your back. But guess what? I have to say it out here. You know why I can't call him? Because then he's gonna freak out. When he comes out here and he's gonna tell you everything, and it's gonna be worth nothing. The only way I can do this is publicly. So I don't get it. But as I said, can Vibrant Law do it? I'm tired of being cussed out. Vibrant wouldn't get cussed out.
What?
Molly, yeah, that's true. And even RY gave you a little bit of church level cussing the other day, so that was great. Yes, y'all have a person over here. Then yeah, that runs reports exactly. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm blocked, Molly. I would do it, but I'm blocked. Oh Jesus, Crafty. They can actually see it on Streamyard, but you're right. You know, they can't see you. Wait, what? Oh, what is she? Oh, S. Hutchinson's probably saying like about us being talked about or something along
What
those
you talking about,
lines.
sis?
Smart despite popular opinion. I
Hey,
think he
Shauna.
can pull himself out this anytime he chooses. Will he? I hope so. I haven't given up on them. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we haven't given up on him, then we have to dispel any rumor that is making this a negative thing. They're literally doing exactly what we said that they were going to do. If you continue to enable, you continue to encourage, you continue to attack anybody that's trying to help, boom, there you go. Like if I could call him and have a decent conversation behind the scenes, I would, but what am I supposed to do? This is it. And as I said, this ain't content, but it's better to carry a bone with the person that's trying to put your brother on to embarrass you, and then his fiance and his mom and all this and that. Is that better? The people that you're carrying the bones to, what they do. Come on now. Y'all can't blame disability either. Just a fool doing what the fuck the crowd wants him to do, be accepted or liked. Exactly. But I have absolutely, you said Jesus, no, love Stone. The guy has disrespected everyone, including me. He told people to go to off themselves. Why should we care? I get it. He's done crazy shit to me. He's done crazy shit to RY. And do I think that am I going to sit here and think about this 24 hours a day, put down notes, be calling, chasing, jumping on a plane to go to Sacramento? No. It's not necessarily about caring for him personally. It's about me being human. I'm trying to take the lemon out of I'm trying to take the YouTube lemon off, like I'm out of my mind and just be a human being.
Yeah.
So what my Dell reported. Oh jeez. Be right back. Okay, Libra butterfly. So somebody please figure that out, because literally, like, if this turns into a negative thing, I'm gonna go crazy. Like
Smooth
I'm
Carter
not
said.
joking. I'm
Smooth
not
Carter
doing none
said.
of that.
Hold on. Smooth Carter said, "I'm sorry, why he's calling you a bish. He said he is going to call you and Envy up on his live. He just said it. Well, honey, he better call on God before he call on me."
Armand envy of you guys really are going to help Lemon. You're going to get pushback, narrative changes, and naysayers. Uh, maybe I'm lost, but is Envy saying he's going to do something? No, Envy said that he needs to get better, or obviously we need to get him some help. That's what Envy's saying. Like, what is wrong with you all? Like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. And then yeah, his
I let
who.
them know he wasn't being direct. Thank you, Unfiltered Muffy.
Let me know what.
The
No,
Unfiltered
no,
Muffy
no,
said, "I just let
no.
them know." Oh, sorry.
We're not gonna fucking sit here and try to help with somebody calling you names, me names. He's gonna drag us.
ZX want the link if possible.
That's not right, MV. But I am not telling you what to do. I don't know. But why give an ultimatum?
I went over there and he
What,
said he would stop by. Hey, Jasmine.
and what ultimatum? Like well, Yvonne, you have to sometimes, right? Okay, okay. Listen, y'all, I want to say it to his face. This isn't a clout chase warning. I want him to come over here for 3 minutes.
Mhm.
Somebody who said that he's coming over here. Somebody did. Is
Uh,
that person trolling or?
Bobby. Bobby. No, it was Bobby.
Oh,
Bobby said
okay,
I went
Bobby
over there.
doesn't troll. Yeah,
Yeah. And then ZX wants the link too.
right. I got it. I got
I've
it.
had
But
a
let
busy
me
but
let me get
productive
this.
day. Oh, well,
Being dragged.
Shauna,
I
I hope
let
you had a
him
good
know
day.
that he isn't being dragged. Okay, thank you, Muffy. Tell him to come over here. because I'm gonna say it to his face. If he starts tripping or whatever, that ain't happening. Like if we're sitting here trying to do something good and bone carriers and trolls or whatever, I want to tell him, because if he's calling bitches and all this other stuff or whatever, and he's gonna drag, let's get started. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because then, if I get disrespected, I'm gonna return it. Like, because sitting and doing something good, and then these people are just ridiculous. I'll give you the link soon, ZX. I promise. I'm just, I want to focus on, yeah, that needs to be cleared up immediately. Like, absolutely not. I believe in God, Jesus, Grim Reaper, and the Hood. I hate anything that everyone who has to do with the devil. Oh yeah, trust me. I'm working, Envy, but I'm here. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm so glad. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, I'm helping you get through work. We don't like or care about him. Envy, I understand. They were carrying bad bones. Yes, I know, Bobby. They always do. But people don't verify. So the other day he said he was going to verify something at pizzas, and he verified. But today, like, all of a sudden, a bone carry. So that allegation wasn't completely wrong or made up. Well, the thing is people say, yeah, Molly, it wasn't completely wrong. But the thing is, though, is people think that the authorities are the wrong people. Why be mad at the people that call you mom? Be mad at the people that want to see you crash out. Be mad at the people that carry your bones, and then you push more people away. So I wanted to tell him that he has to get help. Like, you guys, what you all have tried every kind of way, but it's been malicious. It's not malicious for me to have someone contact him to try to help him. They're not going to drag him out of his house. They're not going to arrest him. They're not going to put him in jail. Nothing like that. So I don't. What am I supposed to say? Hey, what am I supposed to do, Molly? Be like, hey, hopefully he gets help, y'all. Hopefully we see better out of him, y'all. Because that's just not going to happen. Like, okay, fine. It's easier to stay out the way, right? And not get dragged, not get cussed out, not get none of that, right? It's easier to stay out of the way and just say, okay. Like, I'm 2 seconds away from saying, okay, hey, drive off of a cliff. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not going to sit here and get disrespected, persecuted, or anything like that doing something for somebody. So, Envy, you did mention making a call. I did. But the thing is, though, Molly, it's not being put into the right context. Making a call, calling authorities, this and that. You know what people jump to? They jump to, we're going to get him drug out of his house and arrested and stuff. I'm going to tell him directly if he wants to hear, because people are going to take this. They're going to take a little sentence there, a little clip there, whatever the case may be, or whatever. Oh, I'll take it away in a second. Like, I could snap my fingers and be like, whatever, implode. Like, I already know what this kind of activity and this level of health and this kind of mental issue or whatever, I already know what it does to people. And I can't do it behind the scenes. How am I supposed to talk to him other than right here? Okay. As such as I've been bit. Okay. Lemon not even on, so he not calling nobody at anything. Stop lying. Lemon not even on. It doesn't matter. No, they're talking about on another panel. Ronnie Howard. They're talking about on pizzas. Will he is the question. He has to want to change before it's too late. I agree that he can, but I'm not convinced. He won't hear it right now. Okay. Maybe never, but not now. What do you mean by that? Like, he won't hear like what we're saying? What Shauna, what do you mean more specifically? See what I'm saying? Running Howard, he's on a spaceship, not his page. Right, there you go. Envy, he had an unwavering commitment to playing in people's faces. What he does, to be honest,
No,
you're getting
they
pushed
said
back is
you.
because,
Molly said you.
oh, me. Envy, you have an unwavering commitment to playing in people's faces. What do you like? Give me an example of when I play in people's faces. I don't play in anybody's face. I'm very direct. I mean, playing in somebody's face is like acting like a child. To be honest, you push back because he's not ready for the help. I get it. Well, we're also getting pushback because we're not, quote unquote, that popular in the little circle of nonsense with the people who don't give a shit. But trust me, like, listen, if I get disrespected or whatever the case may be, trust me, like, it is what it
Being
is.
a part of the
Fine.
cool kids club or whatever the case may be still does not take away the fact that I want that brother to get better. Period.
You
Period.
went to bazaars and it's all, yeah, I know. Bobby, it sounds like the bones are actually not totally bad by based on Molly. The context of it is bad. I'm telling you, yes, I said that, but that is not necessary. That's not the preferred way. What are you supposed to say? What are you okay, Molly? You come up with the options. Okay. What are you supposed to say? It's not about the bone carrying, and I didn't even mention that. When people came back and said that, right? He's gonna cuss out. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let me slow down. Shake my head envy for that. I will never correct any narrative for either of you. Sorry. Okay, great. I don't know exactly what Molly's talking about. I'm not playing in anybody's face. I'm glad I didn't go over there. You are out of control, envy. Okay. How? How? I'm not understanding it. You're another one that's taking it out of context. What's wrong with saying that? What is wrong with somebody saying that if to give people an option, go get help. Please stop doing what you're doing. Literally watching the health go, sliding down the hill as fast as possible. What is wrong with saying, go get help, please? Or there is nothing that we can do other than call the professionals. Like I don't get it, Molly. There's a different context. If I just said, "Oh yeah, that's what I said," "Oh yeah, that's what I said," Molly, guess what? People would run back there and say the police have been called and all this other stuff. That is exactly what I'm saying. Next time, just don't. I did whatever, Molly. If you think I lied, saying anyway, that's crazy to me. I can't see a
Mm,
link. I
mm,
got you.
mm.
Calm down, envy. Man goes, sorry, I understand how this is unclear. He's not going to be able to hear what you're really saying. He isn't going to want to hear it first, and he is choosing addiction over you. Well, the thing is also, he's going to run with whatever part of it makes sense to him based on not hearing the commentary, because he's gonna get his head filled up, and then he's gonna get his head filled up, and then what he's gonna do is he's gonna go to his platform and go crazy and not hear the context of the conversation. And that's crazy. I'm harsh on him because I want to allow my kids to be unproductive. Don't blow it by turning up.
Let's think.
He's blowing it, because guess what? He went straight. I didn't hear it for myself, but what I'm seeing in the chat or whatever, that he went directly to disrespect, and
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna drag the only people that are courageous enough to come out, go against the grain. Dude, if we wanted to go along, get along, and be a part of the quote unquote accepted crew, we wouldn't say anything. We would go over there and laugh with the other people. Like,
Only thing
I
I
don't
said is I
understand.
want him to get better. I want him to seek help however he has to go and seek help. That's my
There's
stance from
nothing
jump.
wrong with that, but be honest about saying that you said it. Molly, shut the
Envy, calm down.
Molly. Listen, I'm blocking Molly for the rest. Don't come back. You're done. That's it. Um, because I can't tell you 100 fucking thousand times that I just said I'm calling or whatever, but I said no because what they're saying over there, authorities. You know what that directly goes to? Okay, ask them what authorities I said I was going to call, because I guarantee you everybody over there will be like the police. I guarantee you they're not going to say a counselor, crisis that's going to help. Adult protective services. These kind of people are not the authorities that they're trying to spin over their mind. What don't you understand about the fact that it is not what they are going to mask it being? If they say specifically he's going to call a counselor, specifically he's going to call somebody that's going to help. But I guarantee you they're over there, the police, the fire department, his apartments, his mom, this and that. That's what I'm saying no to, Molly. Like, bye. Lakendra, how you doing?
Hey,
I
Lakendra.
want the link to help you drop the link. Okay. But at the same, you are talking to the trolls. Let's talk, please. Now I'm talking to Molly, who should have a little bit more sense. Say I'm a liar and all this other stuff. I mean, how is that productive? How's that productive?
And I bet you they ran.
I,
Oh, both of them are gonna call. Both of them didn't say anything. Like people. Oh God, people are crazy, and I'm just learning to laugh. Learning to laugh at these people. I just want the brother to get
I'm
help.
so
That's
fucking
it.
tired. I'm so tired of
I
people.
know.
I'm so tired of people taking everything and turning it into this. Like,
The link is dropped, Shineable.
it literally took everything in me to come out here and say I'm gonna help. And then Molly's saying lying.
The only type of help I could do for him, honestly, is just pray about it. That's all I could do. Cause
Hello,
hey,
hello,
Jack. Hi.
hello, Envy. Calm down. I've been listening and paying bills. When I sit at the table, I'm either at the computer or I'm
Hold on, right quick.
paying.
Hold on. Look at Yvonne's comment. Envy. People can have their opinion just like you. Pizza told Lemon that you were not talking negative. Okay. Thank you.
No, listen. Let me help you.
That's good,
been
Davna. Great.
I've been
'Cause
listening.
I want to tell. Okay, there he is. Hold on.
Calm down.
Hold
Whatever
on.
you do.
Ambi, I said I don't have an issue with you. I'm leaving you and RY alone, like respectfully. And
Can I
we
tell you
don't got no
exactly what
issue.
they said real
Yeah,
quick?
Pizarro just said you're trying to call
Lemon,
some
lemon,
5150.
Who am I
Hold on
lemon,
me.
calling?
lemon,
Who am I calling though?
lemon, lemon. Listen to me. And
Hold on,
envy.
I wanna
Hold
talk to
on.
Envy real
I
quick.
know. I've
I
been
am
here.
okay, hold on.
Listen, so you
Please let me
listen.
talk.
You gotta
No,
relax.
Bofos.
GX, I have
I
to have
want
this
I
conversation
wanna
so that this
talk to
shit doesn't
Envy.
do stupid shit. I
Damn.
have
I'm
to.
trying
I
to
was
keep
at
it from
Pizarro.
going left.
It's
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna
go
go
left.
left. It's
It's
not gonna
not
go.
gonna go left
Nothing
because
goes
I
left
was
here.
at Pizarro and she said MB said he's gonna make some phone calls on you. I'm like, what? They was
Hey,
like
Nat.
R1 was saying she was giving you compliments and having your back about I don't know
That's not
what
true.
she was talking
What's
about.
going on, y'all?
Hold
Hey,
on,
What
ZX.
hold
happened?
on.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Please
Let
let
y'all
me.
get your shit
I'm
off
trying
real
to.
quick, but I do
I'm
have to
trying to
talk
talk.
to. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull what's
Envy.
not true, Ken, real quick. I'm gonna pull everybody back up. Go
No,
ahead.
I I was about to tell ZX he did some nice commentary today. He called out me and that little boy. So I kind of respect that. I ain't got nothing bad to say. You know you dig them both our ass. It was fair. I give you that.
We gonna
I
talk.
give you that.
Hold on. Hold on, Nola. We gonna talk. Envy. Let me say something. I've been in the chat. I've been here from the beginning. Lemon. He didn't say anything derogatory about you. Fuck the
I know, but
trolls.
I'm just.
Let me
I
finish
know.
saying
Hold
what
on.
I'm
I
saying.
was talking to
Please,
Envy though.
just let me complete a thought and I'll be quiet. I
Oh my
wanted to come up
god.
here. I wanted to come up
I
here,
can't even have a
Envy,
conversation
and
with Envy.
say, I wanted to say to Envy, you did a noble thing. Your commentary was noble. I support it. I understand where you're coming from. That's why I wanted to hit the link. And I didn't want you to overdo it, calm down, feed into the troll, because it takes away from the noble thing that you were talking about. I support you. I understand. I listened to every part of your conversation back and forth with RY, and it is legitimate. It's legitimate. Now, you
Uh,
You need to chill. Lemon, Jordan, you need to chill. He did not say anything derogatory about you. His concerns are legitimate. Anybody that gives a goddamn about you would have those concerns. It's legitimate. Instead of feeding into the fray, which gets you off track, and we get into a repeat cycle, and it's not productive. That's why I was coming up here, just to say, calm down. You did not envy in any way, say anything that was derogatory, negative, slick, shady, whatever. You had a very logical, intellectual conversation about concerns, alternatives. We all have choices. And if you feel envy, if you feel that concern, who the fuck am I to tell you, oh, mind your business? Doesn't make sense. No. Based on your observations and concerns, whatever, however you choose to deal with your observations, feelings, that's fine. I support it. Lemon. You need to get your shit together, because it's based off of your activity that people are talking, thinking, looking at things the way they are. And only you control it. Only you. Not envy, me, nobody. You. It is based off of your activity.
All right,
and
Lemon.
only you can change it. Now I'm going to be quiet. Let me say this, and I'll be quiet. Tim, 1 seconds.
I want to get this crystal clear.
I'm going to let you get back to it. Do it gently. I wanted to, and this is what I was getting ready to say. Do it gently, because, and this is why I was saying calm down.
I'll come back up.
It takes away from your concern.
All right.
If you react to it overly and you're elevated, it takes away from the concern.
It is. It does.
Gentle. And if you're going to be firm, like I'm being firm,
right? I'm
being firm, but I'm not taking away from what the overall goal and understanding is. That's all I wanted to say to you.
You're right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now just calm down and deal with it. Because if one person is the issue, they got an excuse. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up, bitch. No, I'm here to talk to Envy.
All right, let me bring even let me bring RY back. Let's have a man-to-man right here.
Yeah,
figure it out.
I know.
Hold on.
I want to fuck up ghetto.
I know you do. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. No. Okay. I'm gonna put them backstage, but after you say this, but tell us what happened, because I do want them to be here when you tell us what. Because we got a whole little bullshit over here. But go ahead.
I was at Pizarro's Wu Banging, and they said Envy said he finna make a call on you and get some 51 hold on you, some 51 whatever, like calling like people. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? So I crashed out. I'm like, you know what? I did crash out a little bit on her shit, but I'm like, before I go make these calls to these other people about ghetto, because I literally said on my show yesterday that I'm not going to disrespect you and RY, because I don't got no issue with y'all. So I'm respectfully stop disrespecting and being disrespectful. So I really was here to go live today to fuck up ghetto. But Pizarro said you was talking shit about me on her
live. Pizarro tells you whatever she wants to tell you to get you to go off. Do you not understand that by now?
But that's why I came over here before I went live, because I just unpacking and arguing. I'm like, let me go make sure this is true before I go live.
All right, man to man, here we go. All right, if you guys want to stay backstage, that's cool. If you want to go to the chat, that's cool. I'm going to tell them exactly what I said, with no interference, and we're just going to talk one-on-one so that, nobody thinks that there was anybody helping or whatever. I'm going to talk to
I'm going backstage.
All right. Listen, Do you know how unpopular it is to come out and try to help you? Come off mute.
I don't need help.
I get it, but when people
Come on,
need help,
Aaron. But
well,
I
what I'm
don't need
saying is,
it.
why
Stop
do you
pushing.
you have and you
What?
have to stop crashing out when people tell you something?
I
Like
know,
it's
but listen, but it's like, listen. I'm bringing the entertainment. You feel me? I'm
Mhm.
good. If I was a problem and my mom was so worried about me, I wouldn't be back here right now. I had this woman hit Pizarro Week saying I got evicted from the telly. I'm like, no, the
Right.
fuck I didn't. So I walked to the office. I said, excuse me, am I evicted from this property? He was like, no, you paid your money, blah, 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 blah. I was like, thank you. Had my brother come. He talked a little bit to Pizarro and them. Um, and my mom called me and made sure I was home and I got everything settled. I said, I do. Like, if it was that big of a deal, no, we had an argument and I left. I
Mhm.
left. This woman named Grish saying I got
I know who
evicted.
Grish is.
No, yeah, no, I didn't. Why would I be here right now? I had to show my dog and some more shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Just say you don't like me. That's it. But y'all trying to push a narrative that doesn't exist. Because I'm ragging, I'm cussing you motherfuckers out. I'm cussing you niggas out that deserve it. You feel me? That's why I said I don't have no issue with envy and RY. I'm gonna leave that alone. Now I crashed out a little bit on your ass at Pizarro's. Mm,
Why?
but I
Well, I don't
said
get it.
because when I heard the information, I'm like, Envy's trying to do what?
Yeah,
He
but
trying to
didn't I
call
just
who?
tell you? Did I just
I know, but
I
that I wasn't
did
on
you
your
just
live.
say? Didn't you just say? Like, didn't
Mm,
I just did I not literally start talking to you again in a cordial fashion because you said that
yeah,
you wanted to verify? Remember the last time you said on
yeah,
Pizarro's, you're like, let me
mm,
verify before I start tripping. Well, you
yeah.
fucked that up.
I did because you got to remember, I'm woo banging. I'm up there woo banging with hella different people. I'm fighting with ghetto. I'm really focused
Mhm.
on ghetto. And then she was like, "Envy live right now, Lemon." And he's saying he finna go call this person and that person. I'm like, okay, here we go with this shit again. So I
Okay, so
crashed out
let
just a
me
little
yeah.
bit.
Well, let me
No,
ask you
I
this.
mm,
Go ahead.
mm,
Go ahead. Let me ask you
no,
this real quick.
go ahead.
Now, so that let me see if I'm tripping or whatever on this situation, right?
Mm,
So
mm.
if she says I'm gonna call people, how do you take that? Who am I calling? Do you think if
I
somebody says
don't.
that to you?
Honestly, when she told me, and I'm woo banging because like my energy is high because I'm
Hmm.
fighting with niggas on the panel,
Yeah, you and
and
ghetto. Yeah, I
then
get it.
yeah, and then she stops it and say, "Lemon, NB live right now." He said he finna go call, get a 51 hold on you or whatever. Like I'm crazy or I'm
Didn't say that.
dangerous or something.
I did
Right?
say I
I
would
didn't know
call
that,
some.
so
I did
I
say
heard
that,
it.
but go ahead.
Right, but I heard it and then I crashed out a little bit. But I said, you
Hmm.
know what? Let me go verify this
Hmm.
shit before I go live. Cause I don't want to go live crashing out on envy and it ain't that. That's it. So I
Here's
came
what
over
it
here.
is. I'm gonna
Mm,
tell you specifically, okay?
okay.
So basically, I my approach is very, very different today. It's very serious. And the thing I mean by serious is I don't RY and we might have our differences or whatever, but RY and I talked a lot today, and we don't want to see anything bad happen to you. Period.
I get it. I
Like
appreciate that.
I'm not telling you what to do. Like, unfortunately, you get frustrated because people are telling you what to do and trying to act like you got 900 parents out here.
Mm,
Oh, you should do this. Oh, go here. Oh, don't talk like that. Oh, no. RY and I took the approach of this isn't going to be easy for us to do because people are going to twist it, turn it, piss them off at us,
yeah.
whatever the case may be. We're not telling him what to do. We are giving you suggestions of things that we're going to
Advice.
support you
Yeah.
in. That's it.
Yeah. And I
If you do it,
appreciate that.
and here's what I said about calling people. I
Mhm,
said I really want him to have two options because I don't live in no fucking Sacramento, California. I want him to
mhm.
either get help or I need to call a counselor or adult protective services or somebody. I don't even know who to call in that situation. Basically, that's a push.
But
But see,
envy,
my thing is
envy.
when
But listen,
let
but
me
the whole
hold on, let me finish real quick.
because
When
right now
somebody
you're like
says,
overstepping your boundaries with me, and you
but
be
when
all in
somebody
the
says
multi.
authorities,
Listen, you're in you're in the multi sector, the troll beef sector
right?
slash multi,
Yeah, yeah, slash all
and
that
niggas
shit.
is hella raggedy out there fighting and
They
doing the
are.
most, and you're over
Absolutely.
here like a whole different person. I'm like, envy. You come from the troll and multi sector, troll beef
Right.
sector, what you know. But over here in the beef sector, it's like you got all soft and shit.
I know
Like
I've
you're
grown. I
concerned.
grew out of that. I grew
I
out
know,
of
but
that.
envy. If there was something wrong, I
I can
would.
only get too
I
many cars towed and people kicked out of their house and get people beat up and like, dude, I'm in my 40s. That
I
was
know
I
that
did that
envy,
what, 5,
but
6, 7 years
I'm
ago. It was
not doing
funny.
shit to you like that. I'm not in your business like that. I'm
No,
trying to
nope.
not
No,
do
but
that.
here's the thing, but you're
Mm,
public though. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
Being in
but
your
I
business
know.
would be talking behind your back and doing all this and doing all that. That you are in YouTube. And um me personally, uh, I have some issues. You know what I'm saying? So I know what people go through. So for me to come out here and give my perspective, and then yes, I gave a push. But here's what people think with authorities, right? They think the police, they think the fire department, they think kicking your door, this and that, whatever. No, all I said was hopefully maybe you can get some counseling or whatever the case may be. I didn't tell you to. I didn't say Lemon's going to go get some counseling tomorrow. I said, or hopefully I can get into a situation where I can call for myself, maybe
Envy.
having.
I don't do nothing that don't nobody else do on YouTube. You might not be as raggedy as some of us, and we might cuss y'all asses out, but you're doing too much. It's not that deep. Please stay grounded in your own shit. Cause I don't got no energy for you. Cause I really want to go take my shower. I just unpack and I want to fuck ghetto up.
Okay, yeah, I'm
That's
sure
it.
Ghetto's
I'm just
going.
gonna be.
Okay,
Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Hmm. That's what my energy is about. Not you. Not RNY. No, ghetto. I gotta stay focused. That's who I want to fuck up. Hmm. So I understand your concerns. I appreciate it. But if there was something so crazy and dangerous about me, I wouldn't be back here. I left
no,
on
it's
my
not
own.
about you.
I know.
Listen,
I know
listen.
that.
When you listen. I don't
Oh my
hate you.
god.
I don't. No, no, no.
I
Don't.
know
Oh my
that.
God. Hold on a second. Listen, if a bunch of motherfuckers are okay with you saying let me down on my own and all that other shit or whatever, they're wrong.
Mm,
That's wrong. Like and to laugh at it and say, hey, you need to go crash out some more and this that. I don't care what you think or these
mm,
300 people think. If I hear something of somebody
mm.
that I used to be cool with, whatever, I'm a human being. I can only
Yeah.
hear something. I
But
don't
y'all
want to
take
see
the
you
fun out
go.
of it.
I
Is
don't want.
I,
Yes, it is. Listen, that's what I want to explain to you. I don't want you to take the fun out of it, creating all
how?
these problems. Well, I'm sure you don't want your mom called. I'm sure you don't want all
But
this shit that.
they're gonna call my mom regardless. They just called her this morning and sent her video clips. And she said, "Why are these people calling
Okay,
me and
let me
sending me
ask you
clips?"
this. Let me
Mm,
ask you this. When anybody could say, I don't watch or I don't care. I looked at this clip, whatever.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. When you see all this crazy shit, you see your picture or you see somebody dragging or you see a meme or you see a whatever, does that bother you?
No,
Not at all?
no.
Okay.
I'm out here.
Let me
So
ask you
I
this. Are you having just
yeah.
as much fun right now as you did 6 months ago on this app?
Yes and no. Yes and
Right.
no. Because especially what I just found out yesterday.
Right. Right. That was
Really.
tough. That was tough.
Yeah. And I was so much. Mind you, I'm in a telly, right?
Hmm.
Because I'm getting away
Right.
to calm down, right? Then I'm chilling in a telly. Then I get alerted. You
Hmm.
feel me? By Max. Max hit me up.
Okay.
And I'm reading this. I'm sitting in the telly bed. I'm like, what? What is she saying? Uh-uh. Let me go call her real quick. Called her. She was like, yo, it's true, man, that fuck like that yesterday really
Hmm.
fucked me up. I was not equipped or prepared for that, for nobody's death or demise. We cuss and we fight and we raggedy, but
Yeah, but don't you
that,
wish? Let me ask you this about that
hmm
situation. Don't you
hmm
wish that y'all got cool?
yeah,
Right.
I do. And
So can
I
you
dropped
not
it. I dropped it.
understand? Can you not understand if I sit here and I say, based on my own observation, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Based on my
Yeah,
own observation, I see you going down that path, and
I'm not
I
though,
don't want
Envy.
to get to okay, but
I'm not. I'm telling you, and it's like y'all trying to tell my story, and I have to always come out here and verify things. It's
the
like,
only
let me be
story I
raggedy.
have,
But the
Lemon, the
thing
only
is,
story I have is what
envy,
I might be
envy.
wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. My only
I
story is
but
I'm watching. Go ahead. Go ahead.
my thing is this. Listen, right? Everybody out here gets to cuss people out, do this, do that. But when I do it, it's a problem. Oh, we're concerned. What about all these other people? Then this lying ass woman, I don't even know her, lied and said me saying, I'm making fun of people with autism.
Autism. I
My
heard that.
my brother, son, my nephew has autism.
Right.
Mhm. So no, I'm not doing it. I'm mimicking Claude Diva, but I'm adding a remix to it. That's it. But let them tell it. I'm mocking people with autism now.
Right.
I can't say uh mm. Oh, he mocking people with autism. How the fuck did you come up with this conclusion?
No, that I mean that's crazy. What I said personally is you might it might be like a defense mechanism, or it comes along. I know you said you were like mocking Clyde Diva or whatever.
I
To me,
did, yeah.
okay, to me, it just seemed like it was a little bit more serious, like in a mental space. And here's the
No.
thing.
Oh
Here's the
no.
thing. When you say you're right, right, you're up here talking to me. You see, I drop it to everybody, right? So my
hmm
thing is you have to understand my concerns have nothing to do with anybody
You don't
else.
need to be concerned about me.
You really feel like nobody in the world should be concerned, just genuinely, not trying to
No.
get in your business,
No,
not
envy,
trying to tell you
envy.
what to do. I'm not trying to
No.
tell you what to do or anything like that.
It's like
I'm
it's
just
kind of like because grown folks do this shit to me. He just was up here talking all that whole shit, but grown folks want to be my friend. He was just kissing VS's ring, and now she's all these camel face bitches and all that shit. Are you concerned about him?
no.
Oh, but you're
But
concerned
I'm
about
not
me.
concerned.
I don't need you
Well,
to do.
my
I don't
thing
need.
is his
Envy.
health.
Here's the only thing I need because she already told me he disabled. He can barely walk.
Well,
Yep.
what I'm saying is this. All right. You could be
Mm,
Lemon, you could be John Doe, you could be anything, right?
mm,
So have I
mm.
talked to you behind the scenes in the past? Yes. Have I interacted? Have we had really, really good times on panels of shit and all that? Yes.
Yeah.
Have we
Mm,
done like have we joked around and I put your fucking shoes you were gonna have go in the wedding and all the other shit or whatever, and we laughed or
mm.
whatever? Yeah, all that. So this isn't random. It's wanting you to get back to that space where you are laughing, having fun. Don't get me wrong.
I
I hope you cuss 10 people out tonight.
oh
But I
I
want you to
am
laugh and shit while I don't want you to
right,
be so,
and I get
you know
it,
what I
but you
mean?
got to remember, like what me leaving the house on my own to a telly, finding
Hmm.
out what happened with Les B,
Right.
and then
Why
it's a
did you
lot.
went a week? Let me ask you that. Why did you think you'd need to be away for a week? That was just like a guess. I'm just asking.
Yeah, it was like because
Right.
like I just was like I don't know how long I need, but let me buy the telly for like a week and let me see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a little bit over
Yeah,
800 bucks. They charged
right.
me for yesterday and today because they wanted me out by 11, so they wouldn't charge me again. But since I got picked up a little bit after 11, um, because my mom had work
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't drive my car over there because I
You were
was
drunk.
drinking. So yeah, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God I don't got a ticket on my car. Uh-uh. That's another
Right.
bill. Yeah,
What?
it'll be like that would be
So
my
here's
second offense.
here's
So,
what you have to
but
here's
the
what you
thing,
have to think.
but the thing is, it was just so much on my plate.
Right.
So
But you've come on
when my
and
mom,
told us
like
that a lot. You have
my
screamed out
mom,
for help a lot. Go ahead.
I don't need help. My mom called
No.
me last night and wanted me to come home last night, but I
Mm-hmm.
said, I think I need at least
A
a
few
little time
days.
by myself. I was thinking it's gonna be a few days, but
Mm-hmm.
she was like, come back home.
That's
So I was like,
understandable.
okay. And I said, okay, I will, but I got all these bags right here. I gotta call my brother, have him come get me, and then I'll come back home. She called me this morning 3 times. When she called me the second
Right.
time, she said people were sending her clips from YouTube about
Jesus.
my show yesterday. I
Right.
don't know who did it. I don't
No, I
know.
don't need to know
She's at
all
work.
that, but that's
I don't
kind of
know. I don't
yeah,
know
that's
because
bad timing for
I haven't.
her. That sucks for
Yeah,
her
yeah. I
because
don't
she's
know yet because
concerned about it sucks that at the same time she's concerned about you. She doesn't know what's going on, and now she has to get this
no,
extra bullshit. That's
she,
not
but
she's being
Emmy,
a
she
mother.
knows.
And
Yeah,
my
I know,
mother's
but
concerned
Emmy,
what I'm doing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know Emmy. I'm not negating that. She knows what it is. She just doesn't like the thing about what they do when they call her and stuff. She's like, why are these people calling me? Da-da-da.
Right.
I'll tell her, it's like YouTube. I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing
Mm-hmm.
that really fuck with me, bro, when she played a
Mm-hmm.
voice recording
Oh.
and I was listening, I'm like, she's like, who is this person calling me all these bitches? I'm like,
Mm,
play the recording for me. Played it. It was Rico the brat, not Rico the bartender, the Puerto Rican one. He was calling my
mm-hmm.
mom all kind of bitches on her voicemail.
Mm,
She was like, "Do you know who this is?" I'm like, "No." In my head, yeah, I know who this
mm-hmm.
is. Yep,
You
he
just
called
wanted
my
to
mom
make
a
it
whole bunch.
easier on her, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know him. In my head, I'm like, okay,
Let me ask
okay,
you
Rick.
this, Lemon. Let me ask you
Mm-hmm.
this real quick, man. I want you to really
Mm-hmm.
think about what I'm going to ask you, right?
Okay.
Okay. Do you ever think about that the people that are concerned for you might be in the
You
same
don't need.
pain that you're in? Hold on. Just stop. Do you ever think that the people that are concerned, but you can't tell anybody how to feel? You can't tell me that I don't want you to say that, don't, I don't need anybody's help. I don't care if I
Mhm.
die and things like that. You can't tell me that that doesn't bother me personally. I'm not, I don't want to be concerned for you. Like, you think I want to carry that burden? Absolutely not. But I can't help it naturally when I hear you say certain things that it bothers me, and I want to tell
But
you, but
Envy,
you
I'm
know,
just talking my shit. I'm lit.
I get it.
And
Okay.
I
Okay.
get your concerns. I get your concerns. But it ain't that. I'm just
Do
talking my
you
shit,
ever
being
think
ragged.
about but you
Cause
have listen,
because the
listen, do you
thing no, hold on, Envy. I'm
yeah,
here to
yes,
have
it's
a
me.
conversation with you. I am
Right.
not here to be lectured. I know what I'm
No, no,
doing.
no, no, it's not a lecture. What
Cause you don't do that to nobody
I'm
else.
asking you a simple yeah, I do.
Uh
But I'm asking you a simple question.
uh
I'm asking you a simple question. So if I'm
uh.
sitting here, we might be in the same situation because I'm frustrated that you're frustrated at me for just having a feeling.
I'm not
You
I'm
see what
not
I'm saying?
frustrated with you, Envy.
If
I'm
I'm
telling you,
listen to what I'm saying real
my
quick. If I'm
energy
willing to
is the
bend,
ghetto.
I know it is, but listen. If I'm willing to bend and say, you say, hey, don't worry about me, whatever. You know what I did when I heard you say that? I compromised. Not that you need my help or I'm your dad or nothing like that. You know what I said? I didn't combat that. I said, okay, if you don't need help, you don't need help. But I said, you know what? You might cuss 10 people out and I might laugh. You know, I'm my
Oh, you gonna
compromise
laugh
is
today? Oh, you finna laugh today? I'm back
I'm gonna,
home.
I am definitely gonna laugh.
I'm
But what I'm saying
outside.
is, my
Cause
compromise, I
it's
didn't.
like,
You know, well, listen. You know what would be annoying?
hold
Like I'm putting myself in your shoes. You know, it would be annoying to me be
on.
saying, "Hey, I care about you, and I want you to change your whole life, and this and that." I agree with you. I said that, yeah, don't change, cussing people out, whatever. I just want you to be okay. That's it. And
I'm
you need
okay.
to think about some of the
I
people.
appreciate that. I
And the
appreciate
thing is,
that.
and I want you to do this, please, for me. Just do this, okay?
Okay.
The people that are talking to you like I'm talking to you right now, don't,
Mm,
it's not with bad intentions. It's not to piss you off. It's not to down you. Nothing
mm,
like that. We're just telling you how we feel, and you could do with
mm,
that what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. I'm not giving you a lecture. I didn't tell you to stop drinking. I didn't tell you to stop walking down the fucking street and having the attendant at the gas station hold your drink because I think it's funny. But I didn't tell you not to do all that. I just said I had a feeling based on what I've been seeing, and I want you to change. And
no,
my ultimatum at that point was like, I got to get you some help. Now you say you don't
no,
need it.
you don't.
Cool. That's off the
Envy.
board. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. That's off the board. That's an adult
yeah.
conversation.
Wait,
When you said
it
you don't
is,
need it, okay,
but I
listen
don't.
real quick.
I
Hold
hear
on.
you.
Before you start turning up, hold on. Listen to me.
I'm not turning up
Okay.
on you.
Listen, I know you're not, but in an adult conversation, you say you don't need that. So that is off the table. Do you understand that? I'm listening
Yeah,
to you. You say that.
yeah.
I'm telling you one on one right now. Nobody
Okay.
sitting up here. That's off the table. Okay, fine. But
Yeah.
you have to compromise with me and understand
About what?
all I am is concerned. That's it. I'm not
Don't be
mad.
concerned for
I'm not
me.
telling you what to do. So you don't
I
want
know envy,
anybody in
but
the world to
envy,
give a damn.
envy. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Please stop this. It's not that deep. You're taking it somewhere it doesn't have to do, and you know what you're doing. And I'm trying my damnness to not fuck you up later because I want to fuck
Why
Ghetto up.
why would you say hold on. While we're sitting up here having an adult conversation, I'm getting along with you. Why do you
Because
have to
you're
pull that out?
pushing a
That you're gonna
narrative that
fuck me.
I'm like,
What narrative?
I'm good, and you're like, I'm just concerned,
Did I
and
not just
just
tell you I'm gonna take that off the table? But
I
don't say
know.
you're gonna fuck me
Okay,
up because I'm sitting here trying to help and you're saying you're gonna fuck me
I
up.
no, I'm not going to fuck you up. I said
Well, you
stop
said
it.
it.
I'm just saying stop. Yeah, I did just
Just
say that,
don't come at
but
me like that. Listen, dude.
uh,
I'm
then
not
don't
an
talk to me
internet
like that.
nigga
How can
behind
you
this
talk to
goddamn
me
gray.
how you want to talk to
But
me,
what's in
but
your
I
head?
can't say what I
What
want to
triggered
say?
you? What triggered you?
Because you're pushing a narrative that doesn't.
Because I
I
told
understand
you,
your
pushing a
concerns.
narrative,
I
telling you
understand your
that
concerns, enemy. I get it,
I agreed
and I
with you and
appreciate
said
it.
I was
I
taking that.
appre-
Hold on. We were having an adult conversation where I said, I
I
see where
know,
you're
envy.
coming from. No. Listen, I only asked
Mm-mm,
one thing from you. That's it. Listen.
mm-mm.
I said, I understand how you feel. I'm taking it off the table. If you don't want to, I get it. You don't want me to
Like,
push it in any way.
yeah.
All I said was,
I
and I
just
was
found out
agreeing with
somebody
you.
that
All I asked
I
for
wanna
you,
make
I only
amends
asked,
with
oh,
just died
right.
yesterday.
Anyway,
Did it?
listen.
That I'm hurt. Did
No,
it?
I get
And you're
that.
over here trying to lecture me. I get you, and I
I'm not
appreciate your
lecturing you.
concerns.
What I said was
I
all
appreciate
I
your
asked you
concerns,
to do,
man. I appreciate it.
all I asked you to do is one thing. That's it.
What?
I I just said consider the fact that people don't necessarily have a bad intention just because something bothered them. That's it. Like it bothered me to hear you say that you don't want to be around and this and that. You may not have meant it or whatever, but that's not how I took it. All I asked,
I
that's
get
it.
it.
I don't want you, I don't need you to
I
get
get it.
fucked up and all this other shit. It's just
Yeah.
a feeling. That's it.
I get it,
I'm not
Envy. I
telling you
get
to
it.
do. And
I
if
get
you
it. But when I
need,
crashed out yesterday, It was
Right.
because like everything hit me at once.
No, I get
You
that.
feel me?
I get there was a
So
lot
you
that
know
happened
we
to you yesterday. I get it.
yeah. So it was like boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on? Like I left on my own. I'm back home, and then soon as I get to the fucking telly,
Then you had to hear about lesbian.
yeah, and that shit it was
Hmm.
everything. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm raggedy. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But everybody want to be hyper judgmental on me. Only
Delight, I'll
me.
answer that for you. Lemon didn't want to drive drunk. That's why he did that. Not the
Yeah.
keys. He didn't want to get a DUI. I'm answering that because it's super chat. They basically said, Lemon, why didn't you take Uber to avoid an extra day cost, like in the hotel? How did you get to the hotel? Oh, is your car
My
keys not on the
brother.
same ring? Right.
My
That's what I thought. Your
brother.
brother picked you up today. I know that for
Yeah.
sure.
No, and he took me to the telly.
Oh, he took you there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Well, you know how. Okay,
And I didn't want to overly stress them out because right now,
Right.
um um his fiance, my
Don't tell me
sister in
anything
law.
personal about. Don't tell
No,
these
no,
people
no, no, no.
anything
I didn't
personal.
know. No, she's
She's
pregnant right
pregnant,
now.
right? Yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Thank you
So,
very much, Judy Coles. I appreciate you. I
yeah.
get it, dude.
So
Listen,
I
listen,
call
listen. But
hold on. I'm telling you, hold on.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. I called my brother. I'm like, brother, hey, mom
Hmm.
crashing. I need to get up out of her. Come get me.
Right.
He was like, what's going on? I explained what was going on. He was like, all right, say less. I'm on my way. Boom. Packed my shit up. hmm Went to the
Do you know?
telly.
Okay, now here's okay. In this conversation, do you know how much better I feel that your brother's got your back like that? You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
hmm
unless you talk it out with a clear head, like that's amazing. Like I didn't know
Yeah.
that before this conversation. Like,
Yeah.
so if I'm feeling some type of way because I live all the way in Atlanta and somebody that we don't necessarily see eye to eye, but I still care.
Right.
But now we're having a conversation. Don't you understand? Now I feel a little bit different after chilling. Like we're
Yeah.
not screaming, hollering, trying to quote unquote fuck each other up or whatever. That's
I'm
amazing
not.
that your brother,
Yeah.
now that's cool. I didn't know that existed, to be honest with you.
Yeah. He took me
Because you know
there
what
and
I
he
said
picked me
in
up.
yeah, you know what I said on my own live here? I basically
Uh.
said I was like, I don't know if Lemon has anybody because I didn't know. I don't have a glass ball or anything like Uno cards or whatever. I said, I don't know if he has any outlet. You know what I'm saying? But now hearing your brother changes everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and I really didn't want to bother them because she's pregnant
Sure.
and I don't want to add extra stress on her.
Sure.
During this situation because
Hmm.
that's I know the gender is my nephew again.
Right.
And when people was like when I said he mocking
Right.
people with autism. I'm like,
You're not.
my brother son, my nephew has autism. I'm not mocking him.
Are you
Mm-mm.
doing that on purpose? Let me ask you this. I'm not
Yes,
saying you're
I
mocking
am.
anybody. You
Yeah,
are. Okay.
I am.
Right. It's
Yeah,
just basically one of
and
the
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, you know
It's
how
like
like
doing the Rick
Pizarro hates
Reed
when
laugh. I get it.
yeah
That type shit.
When
Okay.
Pizarro hate that I call her my cousin.
Okay.
No, me and Pizarro ain't cousins, but I know it piss you off. I'm gonna do it some more. And when they complain like we don't like that, I'm gonna do it some more. Uh-uh.
And and
That's
can
it.
you
That's all it is.
understand and listen?
Mhm.
Do I think that freaking out enough, feeling like I gotta call people and this and that? Do I after talking to you now, do I think that was over the top? Yes. But you also have to consider I don't have any bad intentions for you. It just hit me
I know.
hard. It just hit me hard how you've been going through what you're going through because it was
hmm
like you start thinking you're like what if I can't talk, what if he just hits his head while he's drunk and now he's not audible anymore and then we can't talk about what could have been
Yeah.
better or what
It's like
you can't
you're
tell
just
you can't tell
concerned.
just like lesbi. I can't tell you how to feel about that.
I
You
I
guys
don't want to
loved
talk
each
about
other.
that.
Well, okay, well let's
Mm-mm.
get past that. I can't tell
Mm-mm.
you I can't tell you like what you just said about your brother. You didn't want to bother him because obviously he's taking care of his fiance and things like that.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, oh well, don't worry about bother him or whatever. You're gonna be like, well, I love him, I care. I don't want to bother him. I can be
I
like,
get
well,
it. I get it.
you see what
Envy.
I'm
I
saying?
totally, yeah, I
So
totally get it.
everything doesn't
Yeah.
have to be against you. Everything's
Because,
not an attack.
like, even with Ghetto, I was like, Ghetto, stop mentioning my family. I warned
Right.
Ghetto 3 times. You brought my mama up. You brought my brother up. And then you said something else about my family. I said, Ghetto, I'm finna fuck you up, Ghetto. Don't do this.
Hmm.
Because then at the time I'm fucking Ghetto up on Pizarro's, that's when she told me, you was over here saying you was, and
Hmm.
we had a conversation. We're not going backwards,
That's
to
out of
speed the shit up.
context, though. You got it.
Right.
Do you
I know, I
agree at
get it.
this point
I,
that it's out of
yeah,
context?
yeah, I get it.
Like,
Yeah,
why not look at the
that's
positive
why,
part of it? I never
no, no,
called
no,
that. What I'm saying. Hold on a
envy.
second. People have. Hold on. Let me explain this. People have less energy for folks that. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the bone carriers and the trolls and shit. They have less energy than people that called your mom and tried to get you out of your apartment, did the most or whatever. All I did was have a concern, and you can't
Mhm.
tell me that I freaked out so much because I care. That the first instinct that I had is get him some counseling. I wasn't trying to put you in jail. I wasn't trying to disrupt your life. I was trying to make it the calls I was going to make basically were for you to get better, not worse. But now I
And I
understand
get
since we
it.
talked, and
Right.
now that I know that you brought your brother into the fold, I don't have to call anybody because you have a
Mm-mm.
support system that I
I
didn't know
do.
about. So
Yeah.
don't you
My
understand
brother
when
was
somebody
talking to Pizarro.
right? Well, I wasn't there. Like this is
Oh,
the first. You
oh,
know what
go
I'm saying?
back to her.
I was
Yeah,
live.
go
I
back
was
to her
live.
show when I was packing in my shit. I put my brother on the mic, and I put my brother, fiance, my sister in law on the
Hmm.
phone. They both was there, and they brought me
Okay.
right back home because these people were trying to push a narrative. It was like he's
Right.
evicted, he's this, he's that. I'm
Right. I
like,
heard all
no,
that dumb shit
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. I'm like, no, what the fuck? I
But
left on my
you
own.
understand, yeah. But people are trying to trigger a negative response, saying that dumb shit to
Yeah,
you because they
and
know that
I
it's
didn't
gonna
even
bother
know
you.
envy. I this is the thing that really fucks with me.
Okay.
The woman I argue with, not the one that was wearing that cowboy hat. What's her name? Attorney, whatever her
The
name is.
attorney,
Not her.
yeah.
No, not her. Not her.
The other
Another
one,
woman.
okay. I remember her name is.
Don't speak her. I don't
I
know.
know who you
She
were
got a
talking
green
about.
profile picture. Yeah,
Not
she
dreamy, right?
lied.
Dreamy.
No, not dreamy.
But anyway, I know who you were talking
She hit the
about.
panel. And
Right.
she said that I left because we had an inspection. No, the fuck we
Oh Lord.
didn't. Then she said, you got evicted from the tally. Went outside, went right to the people, like, hey, am I evicted? No. You good? Blah, 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 blah. Got my money back? Well, it's going to take one more day to get my 500 something dollars back.
So basically you're telling me that narratives really bother you. It irritates the fuck
It's,
out of you.
it,
Like
it's like
it's
when you push
bullshit,
a
right?
narrative, if it's true, push
Hmm.
it. But if you're
Right.
lying because you just don't like me, say that. Because
Right.
now I gotta come out here and prove my gangster. And I don't know. I don't even know this woman. Never talked to this woman a day in my life. But she has all this energy
No,
and
the reason
disdain
why I
for me.
asked you,
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
the
Envy.
reason why, okay, go
Envy.
ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
I don't know her. It's one thing to know a person and have an exchange or interaction with them. Then I could be like, I know you, or at least we talked before. That woman that came up there, not the one with the cowboy hat on, the other one.
Right. I know. Yeah,
Don't
for sure.
don't know
Not
her
the
from a
attorney one.
fucking don't know that other woman from a can of paint, but she got all this energy for me. She know everything that's going on with me allegedly, and she popping all this hot shit on panels. It's like, bitch, you don't like me, don't watch me. Why do you know everything I'm doing? So you can try to come live and push a narrative in front of these motherfuckers? Uh-uh. I'm not gonna let nobody play with me lying on my name. That pisses me off the most. the one thing that will really get under my skin is pushing a lie and a narrative. Just say you don't like me, and
Mhm.
that's cool. Cause I'm an acquired taste.
Well,
Everybody
now
don't
we
have to
can
like me.
now we can empathize, not sympathize. Remember, I just asked you a minute ago. You know, just do
Mm.
narratives really piss you off? Narratives, whatever. Well, just imagine, right? You said whatever you needed to say, but there was a bone carrier that did drop it down, saying when Lemon goes live, he's gonna fuck up Envy and RMY based on what they're
No,
saying. That they're gonna
I
call
didn't
people.
say
Hold
that.
on,
I
hold on,
said
hold on,
that.
hold on. Jordan or Lemon or whatever the fuck. Listen.
I said
No, no,
that.
no, 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 no. Listen, I'll let you talk. Listen, I know you said it, but you just told me that narratives bother you. So don't you think that narrative bothered me? Because that wasn't
Hmm.
the case. That wasn't the case.
Hmm.
So guess what? If you didn't come over here and talk, you would have got a little piece of this and a little piece of that, little piece of this, freaked out all night when we didn't even mean that. We just had a
Right.
concern for
That's
somebody that
yeah.
for as human beings. We're not trying to fuck you up. We're not trying to put you in a bad situation. But imagine if that didn't get cleared up. But you just told me you hate narratives, but you got to empathize with me. Me too. I do as well.
I know. I get it. That's why I said, hold on. I said, you know what? This is how I got in trouble with VS because I heard something and I jumped off the porch.
Mhm.
Let me go verify it. I don't know if Envy gonna let me up or not. I don't know, but let me go find out before I go live. Uh, so let me go over here real quick. And I came over here and you allowed me up and we had this conversation. I heard your
Mhm.
concerns and everything. So I said, because I want to make sure when I go live, I'm fucking up the right people and not the wrong people. So if his
As you
intentions
should.
was one way, I'm gonna leave it right there. Because I just said on my other show yesterday, I'm like, I ain't beefing no more with Envy or RY. Mm-mm.
Right. And
Yeah, I'm a
we that was a lot of progress. Okay.
yeah,
So to
and I
hear
know we
that, so to get
yeah.
hear that and move forward, moving
Hmm.
10 steps backwards was like, hold on, he's gonna go live, he's gonna start tripping and shit, and then we're gonna be back to square
Mm,
one.
right,
We've gone
and
a
that's what
long
I
fucking
didn't want to
way to
do.
goddamn we've gone a long way for a goddamn bone carrier to start us goddamn turning up.
Right, that's
It
why I said,
really
you know what? I said, let me verify this first.
mhm.
Because you know me, I'm raggedy as fucking what I just went through for the last
You know
24 hours.
what
So
you
let me go
say
to
also?
Envy's.
I'm gonna ask you this. You know what you say
Mm-hmm,
or make a comment. You know what you say all the time?
mm-hmm,
And I feel when you're saying it, you always say to people, I'm a good friend, right? I remember
mm-hmm,
what you said. I listened to you. You say,
mm-hmm,
I'm a good friend. I have good intentions. I'm a great person to be around or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Doesn't that suck when somebody thinks the exact opposite? It's like
It
no, like,
does.
hey, Lolo or Pizarro or whoever, it's like, damn, I was really like trying to just kick it with you, just talk,
Yeah.
hang out, just laugh,
And
maybe
that's
have
my
take
thing.
some shots. No, but listen, take some shots, have a good time, whatever the case may be, right? And then you
Mhm.
hear from another person, oh, you're trying to fuck over, whoever, right? That you're hanging out. And you're like, nah, I
Mhm.
was just trying to chill, be a good person, get to know each other,
Yeah, and
whatever,
it's
right?
fucked up, man.
And
It's
it
fucked up.
sucks. Yeah, it's the most hurtful. You know why? Because it sucks to be lied on when you know you have good intentions. And that's how I
Yeah,
felt before you came over here to talk to us. Don't ever jump off the porch. Don't say you're gonna fuck me
that's
up.
why I
Don't
came
call
over here. I
RY a
know I'm
bitch
not.
or anything like
I
that.
know.
But go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry about that. And it's not like, oh, he just going to apologize and be raggedy. I said, you know what? Because when I jump in the shower real quick, mm, and take this shower, I want to go talk to Envy first and verify some shit. So when I come out here and act a complete nigga on you motherfuckers, I want to make sure I'm fucking up the right people. So let me go verify this because I didn't hear it because I was at Pizarro's. I
And
was
I'm gonna let you
fighting
hear
with
something else. I'm gonna let you hear something else real quick.
what
All right.
happened.
No, no, no,
Hmm.
no. Hold on. I want you to hear something. Just give me a second. I got you. Relax. Um, all right. It's literally only 1 minute, but I actually really spoke highly of you yesterday. All right. You ready? Let's go. Now, you know, everybody's like, oh, why'd you let Lemon up? This and that bullshit, whatever. Okay, here you go. What I can say about these people that are like, Lemon, why'd you let Lemon up on the panel and this and that? If you guys can't understand the optics, you need to read a book. He didn't have to do what he did last night. He definitely did not have to do what he did last night. Loop Loop came up there and she was mad as hell. That's not my name. That's how they disrespect me. My name is DD. Well, okay, great. So he said, okay, Loop Loop. They were talking whatever. He dropped her. And when he dropped her, now mind you, VS and Clyde were up there. He goes, you know what, VS, I know you like your W's, but you know, you're too seasoned for the nonsense. He was like, I think it's bullshit that Loop Loop goddamn accused Envy of that Pow Pow situation. She had no proof, no receipts, nothing. I just think that's bullshit or whatever. I didn't ask him to do that, but see, he was put into a situation where there's probably 90% of the people in there don't like me. I always say, no matter how I feel about you or whatever, I'm not going to lie on you. I'm going to tell the truth when the true character comes out. When you're hanging out at the bar and one of your friends get punched in the face, are you going to fight or are you going to run? You know what I mean? So I can respect that. If you guys don't understand, I judge people from when their back is against the wall.
Can you pause it real quick?
Unpopular. So no, it's over. It's over. That's it.
Oh,
like I literally noticed that.
Hold on, let me say something. Right.
Go ahead.
Because when Loop Loop, when me and RY was going through that situation about the bazooka, and she felt the way, I get it. But I wasn't talking about I actually got a bazooka. You know, I'm just like, if you shoot me, I'm gonna pull out my bazooka and fuck you up. I was saying it like that, like a metaphor. Not like physically trying to, you know, endanger her or whatever.
Well, so yeah, that's
when
not the
she
case.
Came outside, when Lulu came outside on you, we waiting. We're like, okay, RNY played her recording and showed you why she felt the way, right? Where's your evidence? Then you start talking about being in the hospital and this and that and
laptop being in storage.
It was just so much. It's like if you popped off on Envy talking about if you want Lemon to apologize to RY, he needs to apologize to me because he threatened me. Okay, Envy didn't entice this fight. You did. So you should be fully equipped with your evidence. Right. All these events happen to you back to back. And I'm not saying it didn't, but like if you call somebody out, like popping your shit on somebody, be fully equipped. We're not waiting. Because one thing, whether I like you or not, you're not gonna do this. Where's your evidence? What you got? Right. I don't want you crying up and down and screaming and BS. I love you and I'm going through this and I got this going on and some. I think her daddy was in fucking Poland and some other shit. We're not here for that. Give us evidence. Let us see it. Now, somebody else on who was it? It was damn it. He's not that relevant no more.
Okay, Mr. X.
No, it was somebody who pulled the blicky on her.
Oh, right.
That one. Saw that. But that wasn't you. I'm like,
correct.
We don't want to see that person. Where Envy shit at? What Envy do? That's we want to see what Envy did. That's why we here.
Yeah.
To me, that's dangerous.
It is.
To me.
Those types of allegations are not good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like if you're gonna, because she jumped out the window at you. In my defense, I appreciate that part. But if this actually happened to you and you're a victim of something, I will support it. But I'm waiting, being patient, waiting. Like, okay, nigga, have some patience, nigga. Waited 24 hours, waited 48 hours, waited 72 hours. Where the receipts at? So nothing. Still nothing. So to me, it's like, you're a liar, and I don't think you ever pull no blicky on her. It's like it's
I
about
didn't.
character, right,
That's
Envy?
crazy.
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
character. You might crash out one day and be a little fuck nigga every blue moon,
Right.
but
True.
I don't think you gonna pull no blicky on no
No,
woman.
that's dumb as hell. Well, I mean, come on now.
Right. I
No,
know.
but what
So
I'm
I'm like,
saying
I'm
is
waiting.
right. But that one time, listen, like whatever arguments or whatever, I was just saying I appreciate that your back was kind of against the wall and you still did the right thing. That was
Hmm.
cool. That was cool. But that's progress, right?
Yeah.
So
Cause
listen
it's
to
like,
a troll, and let me give you another example, right?
mm,
Also, one of the things that you said, you did say like these people say XYZ about RY, and I'm over that. That's not how I feel. Whatever. We looked at that. We're like, oh, just another lemon apology. Who gives a fuck? But you actually followed up on it. Like when people did come
yeah,
up, say you're like, nah, hold on a minute. Like I said that shit's dead. Keep on moving. Whatever. We appreciated that, but
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't want things to go backwards. And just
yeah.
because I'm
That's why.
concerned, did I
Yeah,
say I was going to call somebody? Yes. Do you know why? It because that's the emotion of not
yeah.
wanting to see you fuck yourself up. I don't want
Right,
to see you fuck up. I want the best for you. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be best friends, but I don't want anything
right.
bad to happen to you. I
And
want you
I
to
appreciate
have a
that.
good time on here. Like, dude, you lost what 3, 4 channels. You got motherfuckers
5.
saying this and said 5. Jesus. Okay. Well, damn. All right. Well, you lost 5 channels. You got people on here doing this and that.
Well, I
You
lost.
got a lot of
I'm
pressure.
sorry. I lost
I
4,
even
but
said to people,
I'm on my 5th channel. I'm on my 5th channel, so I lost
okay,
4.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, um, I'm a content creator. I already know the blood, sweat, and tears you got to put into this shit, and it's a punch, a uppercut, and all that shit to have the channel taken away. So you literally sat here and said you got a lot of pressure. You got because you had a bad day yesterday or the day before or
Mm,
whatever. One day you got to deal with a maintenance man getting getting called. That you got
you
to
know. Yeah, I'm
protecting dog
always in
services.
envy, and I kept saying, I'm like, I'm
Invasion of
always
privacy is
in.
do you
I'm
know
like
why people dox?
envy.
You know why
I'm
people hold
like,
on a second. Do you know why people dox? You know how many people don't pull up? Like the people reason why people dox is not to come do something to you. The reason why people dox is to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you
I
feel
would never dox
invaded.
nobody.
No, 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 no. I'm saying when it happens,
I
I'm
know, I
saying
know, I
like
know.
I want you to feel
They've been,
uncomfortable,
but
invasion of
let me
privacy.
say
Yeah.
something real quick, envy.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, like like for like the last 2 months, 2 months and a half ish, y'all been calling my apartments, calling my mom, calling her job, all that. Has anything changed? No, that don't hit me. Calling the Shah Khan was impersonating me and getting information publicly, which is a crime, especially in California. Impersonating somebody and recording it on YouTube and making it public, dangerous. You're stupid. But whatever. Um, yeah, a lot of people do a lot of fuck shit to me.
They do.
So
Yeah, but even
I
though you say you don't, okay,
I gotta but I
let
gotta
me say another
hold on.
word.
I just started talking. I gotta crash out on you niggas. Cause I don't give a fuck. Like I'm surface level with my shit. I ain't trying to physically harm you or do nothing to you. I'ma cut your ass out. I'm gonna act a complete nigga on you, bitch. Like I'm finna do ghetto. Cause when I get off the phone with Imp, I'm finna go make some phone calls on your raggedy ass. Cause I told you to stop mentioning my family. And you kept doing it. Talking about I'm trolling. And you had Lady Nika have to tell you to stop fucking with me and my family ghetto. Really? It took Lady Nika to tell you to stop fucking with my family because you want to troll and you motherfucking 50 something years old, you raggedy motherfucker. I'm finna fuck you up. And my robe right here. Yep. Soon as I get off the chair, bitch. Uh-uh. I ain't putting on no clothes besides this motherfucking robe, and I'm finna fucking drag your ass up and down these motherfucking streets, nigga. Cause I told you, stop mentioning my family, nigga. But it's funny, cause I don't play with your family at all. I respect your motherfucking gangster, but clearly you wanna laugh? Let's laugh. Let's laugh, bitch. Let's laugh together, nigga. Fuck you. Told him. Gave him hella warnings. I'm like, ghetto, stop this. I'm unpacking. Mind you, Envy. I'm
Right.
unpacking right now. So I'm getting all my shit in order, setting my room back up, putting my
Right.
clothes away, and I'm fighting with these stupid ass niggas and bitches. But
See,
soon as
my
I get
thing
out the
is
motherfucking
like
shower, I'm
it's
finna
bad
fuck you mother.
timing. It's bad
Yeah,
timing for them to listen. It's very insensitive to be fucking with you when you're going through, losing somebody and then going to a motel or whatever.
yeah, man.
You do understand that trolls try to strike when they feel like you're the most weak, right?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So
I agree.
girls trying to get a rise out of you.
Yep. Well, he gonna get it. I'm finna
Oh, I know
drag
he's
his
gonna get.
motherfucking ass. Uh, I'm outside, bitch. Mm, mm. I'm outside, nigga. I told you. I warned you though. I love that.
And you
And
understand. You do understand
hold
that.
on.
You do
What the
understand
fuck?
that.
My
That's
brother got the
something
wrong charger
you do.
again. He got my computer charger and not the other
Oh
one.
shit.
Fuck, I got it. No, my computer's still charged.
You do
Cause
understand, and I will tell you this: that
mm,
YouTube shit that you're about to do, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna be entertained, I'm gonna whatever. You
absolutely.
know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
finna
gonna. But I'm
wear
not gonna
ghetto
laugh.
ass out.
But let me explain to you real quick. But I'm not gonna
Mm.
laugh if you start going out there fucking up shit. You know what I mean? Because
No, I'm
somebody
not. I'm not
saying
doing no
something
doxing
wrong, like
shit or nothing like that.
no. I'm talking about who'd you have hold your drink? Like the attendant or somebody outside or what the fuck? Like you said, hold my
Uh-uh.
drink. Yeah, you were
No,
tripping.
that's a reference. That's like a metaphor. I'm like, hold my
Oh,
drink.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
not
I
nobody
thought
holding my drink
you handed
physically.
your drink to somebody and this. And I'm like, God
No,
damn.
no, uh, uh. No, it's like, hold on. I'm like, it's like a person said, hold my earrings or hold on. Like that's what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying.
I
Like
feel you.
hold.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
yeah,
I was saying.
like don't
They're
hold
not
me type shit. Like,
physically.
yeah, like
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
hold me,
because I'm
saying some
finna
shit like
crash
that.
out. Yeah, I'm
I
finna
got you.
crash out on your monkey ass real quick. Hold my train. Hmm.
I get it.
Hold this shit real quick
It's
because
just
I'm
it's
outside
just
with
yeah,
soup.
just a form of figure of
Mm-hmm.
speech, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not like me saying like somebody actually hold my drink. Now I did talk to some random woman and she wanted
We heard
directions
you.
yesterday.
To the
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, you said go not down 95, take
I said, yeah. I was like, she wanted to go to Power Inn. I was like, jump on
right.
the 99, get off on 47th Street and go take east and go right and go straight. You'll be right there at Power Inn. She was on some sneaky shit. She was trying to go get some dick.
I fe-
Hmm.
well, you rent in some motels you can rent by the hour. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
I didn't know
saying?
her
I'm
because
just
she was
tripping.
like, because I was
Don't
outside
listen to me.
smoking and she came over. She came over to me. I was like, "What's up?" And we started having a conversation. I'm like, "Huh? You need directions to where? Power in?
Right.
Okay. Do this because right there where I was at, the freeway was right there. So I said, jump on the 99, get up on 47th Street. Don't take west, take east. Go right and then go straight. You'll be at Power Inn. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? I'm
We
like, where
heard
you
you.
going? And then she was like, she was gonna go get some dick. I'm like, oh,
You're like, oh, okay. I mean,
yeah, I didn't know
you
what the
gave
fuck she
you
was
gave her
on.
directions to Dick. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Be like, hurry
Amber,
up.
Amber, I did not know that at the time at the conversation. I dead ass did not know where she just told me about Power In. I'm like, oh, well, we're North Sacramento. That's South Sacramento. So you got to go through this. And then
Right.
once I gave her direction, I'm like, "What you doing?" And she was like, she was on some sneaky link type shit. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know." Mm,
You
mm-mm.
said she's going to get some. I heard you say, "Where are you going?"
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
was
"What
like,
you what
"Man,
you
feeling
on,
this
baby?
lady."
Where you at? Where you
Where
going,
you
little
going,
baby?"
baby?
She was like, she was finna like link up with some nigga. I'm like, I don't
You
know.
should have put her
She's
in the
like, yeah.
suitcase before you went to the hotel, man. Damn.
No, I just met her. She was my neighbor. Like we were neighbors
Right.
yesterday. Like I was at 118. She was at 119. And so I didn't know. Well, I'm just outside smoking a cigarette on live, you know, popping my shit
You said
to
you were
these
at
niggas.
118. She was at 119. Okay.
She was my neighbor. hmm So
Okay. Your hotel neighbor. Let's go.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. I don't know. Like to me, even outside of like the motel situation, it was like, oh, you're at a motel, whatever. Yeah, I am, bitch. hmm But listen, even in public, when I go outside, a lot of people just gravitate to me. My mom said I'm like a hippie or a gypsy. I don't remember one of the two. I'm like, because every time I'm
A
out, like
gypsy.
people,
A
I'm a
gypsy.
gypsy.
Yeah,
I don't
friendly
think
and
I.
approachable. Well,
Oh,
approachable. Yeah, that's what
is
a
that what it
gypsy is,
is?
pretty much. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I
Someone
don't
who
know.
carries the energy of
I don't. I don't.
being
I don't. I
approached.
don't do. I don't do like psychic shit. Is
I
that like a
I
gypsy?
know, I know. Dragons left you. I know. Go ahead.
Oh, oh, because I'm not that. I don't.
I'm just talking shit, man. Go
Uh.
ahead. Continue.
Uh. I don't read shit. It's raining right now. It's so crazy. Like that ass California is so crazy. It was just hot right now when I was packing my shit. Now I come outside to smoke a cigarette. It's
Are you
raining.
gonna
What the
cuss the
fuck?
rain out? Drag the rain. You're gonna
Uh
fuck the rain up, aren't you?
Yeah, because I gotta go to the store and like what why is it raining? Like what the fuck? I was just here
Who's
and it was
coughing?
sunny,
Breathing.
beaming
Fuck
on
you.
me.
Who's raining
And
on me?
now you wanna rain? Why you raining, ho? Mm. Like dead ass envy. It was like 80 degrees.
I know. I
And
feel you. I know you.
now it's raining? What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck the
Fuck.
rain, dog. I need you to drag the rain. I'll laugh at that. I might join the panel for you to drag the rain.
Nuh-uh. I'm not dragging him, I'm dragging ghetto.
I know you are. I know. I'm
I just had to
deflecting.
come over her. I just had to come over her before I went live because I said, let me go talk to Envy and verify some shit. And then, because I'm finna get off your shit and go make some phone calls because ghetto, I told you to stop talking about my family, but you want to be
You did do
goofy.
that.
You like, lady nigga, you want me to stop trolling him and stop talking about his family? Yeah. Okay, so you need her approval, and I told you to stop talking about my family, and you still want to be stupid, nigga? I'm finna fuck your little stupid ass up, you old gummy mouth bitch. Mm-mm. Sure is. You take your teeth out to suck dick with dimples, bitch. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Jesus.
Y'all both be at glory hoes sucking dick. You just gotta take your teeth out. The dentures don't fall out your raggedy mouth, hoe. Hold on, my brother calling me.
I get it, Jessica B. I hear you. Where you been? Good to see you. There's a responsible way to have the conversation, y'all, and an irresponsible way to have the conversation. Saw your bottom gummies. What's up, DD? Low, RY and Envy. I want to know, was it all worth it? Jessica B. I don't know, Jessica B. I don't know. I've been in Collision's Shield sector. Okay. Jessica, I'm trying to figure out, you talking about because actions were taken on behalf of safety. I'm trying to gather that. What's up, honey love? His brother called him or whatever. So I'm trying to catch up with y'all real quick. Seeking link, let's see here. Be he for ghetto, but none for I guess lemons. So you need so you and Lemon made up envy. How R and Y feel about this? Ask her. Ask her. We're two different people. Ask her. I don't think that people understand compartment. I can't even say it, so maybe I don't understand it. Basically, compartmentalizing situations.
Okay, hold on. My brother just called me right now. That's why I want to
Okay.
get off your platform because I don't want them to feel like R1 can't come up here and she don't feel comfortable with me on the panel. I'm gonna respect y'all
It's
gangster
not. It's
because
not
I
about.
got
No,
my.
she was on the panel with you. It's
Mm,
not about that. I wanted to have a one-on-one conversation with you. I don't know
mm,
exactly how she feels. I mean, I
mm,
dropped ZX. I dropped anybody who was up here so that we could have a
mm.
one-on-one. I don't know exactly
Yeah,
how
and
she
I
feels.
appreciate that. I appreciate it, and I'm not in it. Like I said, I gotta go make some phone calls because I'm finna set up my show to fuck up ghetto.
Compartmentalize. Thank you, ODS. I have some
Yeah,
problems
I'm
sometimes.
here to fuck up ghetto.
I know you are. I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest
that's
with
it.
you,
Mm,
I'm
mm,
actually
mm.
looking forward to it. To be honest
Oh,
with you,
oh,
I'm
I
looking.
am. I just gotta make some phone calls. Give me about um, what time is it right now? 5. I'll be live around like 6. Give me an hour.
Give you an
Cause I
hour.
gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go shower and get busy and go get some drinks and fuck this motherfucker up and make some phone calls. I got some shit to do real quick, so I gotta get off your shit so I can
Yeah,
run it up.
yep.
I'm gonna try to
So
be live
when you're
earlier.
gonna leave, right, and I want you to
Mm,
because I'm gonna be entertained.
mm,
But before you go, this is the last thing I'm gonna
mm,
say. So
mm,
just understand, like a Lolo or
mm.
me or whoever, right? When we have a feeling, you can't really tell us what our feelings are, and it's not
I'm
necessarily a
not
negative thing coming at you, attacking you, because I'm really the
right.
last person that needs to fight with you. Like there's
Right.
no,
I
what's the
got
end
it in
game?
me.
What are we gonna get out of it? Nothing.
I got it in me. Listen, I got a cigarette in my hand right now, and I got a
Yep.
drink in my hand. Oh, her. You feel me? It's raining. Uh, uh. But I gotta go get some
Well,
shit in
get your
order so I
ass
can
off
come
of here,
live.
man. Get off of here.
I
Make your
am.
phone
That's why
calls.
I'm.
I want to be
Yeah, I gotta
entertained.
go.
Listen, I want to be entertained by you fucking up
Oh,
ghetto.
you
So don't
definitely you.
hurry up.
Oh, you are. I gotta
I'll be
go.
there.
All right, salute. Thank you for having this conversation with me and
Oh,
giving me
absolutely. Now
your
don't
advice
change
and
up after
concerns.
one or two people tell you some
I'm
other
not.
dumbass shit.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here and verify anything
All right. Appreciate it.
with anybody because
Yes.
that's how BS came over here fucking me up because I didn't verify shit. Well, I hit her up on Instagram, she didn't respond, so I'm like, okay, then it's
And then,
true.
yeah, because then unfortunately you give people fuel. Like, let's say you're over at
Yeah,
pizzas and she's got 6 people on the panel. Now you got 6 people with 6 different opinions. They go to their panel, they
yeah,
say one thing, and then somebody says another thing. So talking to you one on one basically
yeah.
washes all
But
that
listen,
away. Like,
but
yeah, go
hear
ahead.
me out, Envy. Hear me out, Envy. Had I known that Ken put the battery in Mia's back before when I jumped off the porch on BS, had I known Ken had anything to do with it, it would have never happened like that. I found out afterwards when me and Mia fell out. When me and Mia fell out, it was Friday the 13th this month. She was upset with me. Oh no, we fell out the 14th. I'm sorry. The 13th, we was supposed to do a show, me, Ken, and Mia. Mia said,
I
hey,
remember because you
I
said
can't
Friday
make
the
it to your
13th.
show.
People, it's a perfect
Yeah,
day. Go ahead.
yeah. Mia said she couldn't make it. She was gonna hang out with her people. Ken Raggedy Ass was hanging out with me. The next day, that was when Audio Dad hit my link.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then I'm telling her what's going on the 14th. I'm running my errands. I'm driving, I'm getting my shit together for my show. And she was like, well, you should have cussed his daddy out. I'm like, his daddy, I didn't even know that was Audio's fucking dad to begin with. But if his dad wanted that smoke with me, we would have been wool banging. He came for Ken, not Lemon, because I didn't even think Audio would send his dad to my platform. Because him and he was just trying to come to my house and unalive me. So the last thing I'm thinking of is Audio dad here on my platform. Really? This is your daddy? I don't know. So I didn't know one until they start woo banging, and I'm listening. I'm like, what? This is Audio dad, huh? Nigga, never. Come on now, come on now, come on now, Ember. Ember.
I hear you, man. I'm listening.
Yeah. So, like, I never thought his fucking daddy would be on my fucking link woo banging with Ken. What? Listen to that. My y'all can never get my parents up here. No offense, Audio. I ain't dragging your father, because I told Ken when he called your mama, I called that nigga. I said, don't call this nigga mama. Fuck him up. Your beef is with Audio, not his mama. I didn't even know Ken, Audio mom, and his father was on a three-way call. I'm like, what? Come on now, look how crazy that sounds. Ken on the internet with Audio's mom and father? Never can happen with my family. Uh. But he did what he had to do. Now, did you hear what happened today, Envy? That Audio was on the phone with Ken's mama and
Yeah, for
his
about 20
auntie.
minutes for a
Did you
while.
watch it?
Yeah.
I did not see it yet. I gotta go watch it because I didn't see it.
I
Did you
didn't
see
I
it?
just heard, no, I didn't see it. I just heard what they said about it, that he was talking to them. I believe then ZX said he fucked it up because Audio was talking the whole time and they couldn't really hear the two people.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't know what the intention was because I didn't hear it. I just heard about it, but
Well, they're
like I
both
don't like
calling each
rumors and
other's
shit.
families. They're both, and I keep saying like, why are y'all like fuck each other up, nigga?
I wish
Stop.
they would keep it on each other. I do.
Yeah. So I gotta go watch it, I guess, because I don't want to go live and be unprepared about something I don't know nothing about. I gotta go watch it. But when I had a conversation with a person, she told me Audio did his big one on Ken. I'm like, what? Because I know Ken is going to be dangerous. Then they said this
Oh
nigga
yeah,
was having like some knee surgery or something. But Ken
yeah.
just said his wife had surgery. I don't know who having surgery, but I know Ken. Ken is going to be a fucking demon. Mm. And I be trying my best. Like, believe it or not, I be like, Ken, don't do this. Fuck Audio up. Your beef is with him. His beef is with you. Don't call his mama and don't call them niggas. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Keep it
Keep it
on
on
the
each other.
person.
Yep, that's it. Don't
Kind of
incorporate
like
and don't bring nobody.
parenting skills over talking about their kid. Like your
Hmm.
parenting sucks, but I'm leaving your kid out of it. I get it.
Yeah. So,
But
but Ken doesn't
the best way
listen.
you can stand on, don't call each other's family and this and that, is not make too much commentary out of it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Or
Listen to me.
I do
Listen
respect
to
that
me.
you said you're going to hear it for yourself. Like that's
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can
watch it before I go live. I gotta go watch it in audio show and see what happened, so
okay.
I have a better understanding. But me knowing Ken, this is not gonna end well. This is
Oh
gonna get
no.
dark. It's
Yeah.
gonna get hella dark, nigga. Uh-uh. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Ken, mm-mm. If Ken feel like your little boy in him, or you getting the best of him, he really finna come out here and be raggedy.
Yeah, it's going to
And
be
I don't know, since audio, he wanted to like call his mama and auntie. Okay, there's nothing I could do. because I can't say nothing to this nigga. He not gonna listen. Kid's not gonna listen to me. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
And you, to be honest with you, you can only give a suggestion, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like our situation right now. I suggest
Yeah.
that you make sure that you're good, right? You're
Right.
suggesting to Ken keep it on audio, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're all grown. And guess what the fuck
Yep.
we're gonna do? Do what we want.
And I was like,
We can
what? When I heard
only show
like that ass,
concern, and then we're done.
right? Envy. Hear me. I did not see nobody's show. I was at Pizarro's
Right.
when I was unpacking my shit and coming back home. I didn't see nobody show YouTube cameras, nobody. And when I found out that audio just did his big one on Ken, I'm like, That's why I called Ken. I'm like, Ken, but he didn't answer. So I know Ken is up to something and it's not gonna end well. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna get dark. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. I
Yeah.
mean, I've known Ken long enough where Ken's not gonna just say,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, that's cool." No, hell no. Ken,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Ken finna come out here and get busy, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try
My
my
thing
best to
is, yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay out of it because once it, that
yeah.
definitely is none of my business because
So what should I
I
like?
can't
I'm
tell
gonna try
somebody.
to. I know,
Go ahead.
and yeah, that's the thing because like you called his mama
Hmm.
and you was on a three-way call with his father. He called your mama and he called your auntie. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to stop it, but ultimately, Ken's gonna do what Ken's gonna do. But I'm gonna try. I'm at least try to see if he will have a conversation and reconsider. But I doubt it because Ken was already doing this before these phone calls happened today. That audio
So,
place
so
with his
you do
mama.
understand, right? So with that situation, right, it made you feel
Mm,
some type of way. You don't want people's
mm,
family fucked with, right? So you're gonna
mm,
try to talk
mm,
them down. Kind of a
mm.
similar situation. I felt some type of
Yeah,
way hearing you
I
say
get
some
it.
certain shit. I don't want you to
I get
fuck
it. I
yourself
get
up.
it.
I don't want.
I
So
get
I
it.
was
I get it.
gonna
Envy.
call. So I was gonna call help. Like, could we get some counseling? Now you see, like we're kind of in the same boat when we have a feeling about something. It doesn't mean we're
Yeah,
trying to hurt. You're not trying to hurt Ken. You're not trying to hurt audio. I'm not trying to hurt you, but there's a lot of misunderstandings. And then
yeah.
guess what? Then you know what? You know who always looks like the asshole? The person in the middle trying to make peace.
Yep. Yep. But I'm gonna
Literally.
try my best. I'm gonna try my best
And then
to.
step out, but I on that situation, man, I would try my best and then
Ken gonna say fuck
fall
me. He
back.
gonna do. Ken finna crash out. But I'm
I
gonna
know.
try my best to see. I hate that they both called each other's parents and stuff.
Right.
So it's like tit for tat. And
Only do as much as you can where you feel like you are at peace with yourself. You can't make them
yeah,
not do it. You can only give a suggestion.
yeah.
And at that point, you don't deserve to put yourself through. I mean, your suggestion, No,
I'm gonna have to
say
sit
what
back
you
and
need to
watch.
say, and then, hey, that's two men. Like, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, you
Mhm.
don't want us to tell you not to drag ghetto, so don't tell him not to do XYZ, the
Right,
audio,
but
whatever. You
I
see,
know this is gonna escalate. And
it
my thing
is.
is this: I'm gonna try my best to see what I can do. But if he's like fuck it, it's nothing I can do because he gonna do what he gonna do.
But
If you can tell me,
you might learn something though. If I didn't do
yeah,
this show today and talk and
mm,
show you concern and talk about the phone call, we wouldn't have had this conversation. And you know what?
mm,
I wouldn't have known that you're safe, you're fine, your brother's
yeah,
able to come scoop you up. You do have a support system, you do have an outlet. I would have
yeah,
known any of that if I didn't ask questions. Just like
yeah,
with audio and Ken. You never know. You never know. You can only ask so many questions and then leave it be. I can't
mm,
make you stop drinking. I could just say you might want to slow down a little bit, but I'm glad you're not drinking Taylor Port anymore. But
uh, yeah. So
yeah,
like, what I gotta do right now because I gotta get ready for this show, but I gotta
yeah.
make some phone calls.
Go make your phone calls, man.
I gotta take my shower real quick because I don't let the telly, so I gotta jump in the shower. Uh, and then I gotta go to the liquor store. But I'm gonna
Okay.
make some calls in the process because I'm still fucking ghetto up. Um, but I'm gonna try my best to see what I could do with Ken and audio. But I don't think
Already told
Ken
him
is
that,
gonna
Molly.
listen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Adult protective services, counseling services, all that. You're right,
Yeah,
Molly.
he
I
said that.
already,
He
yeah,
said that. I
yeah.
don't need it.
Like I don't need anybody to tell me that I didn't tell Lemon what I need to do. My thing is when people feel helpless, like they can't help somebody, they go to the extreme. Do I think
Mm,
it was extreme to say I'm gonna call this or that? That's how I felt at that moment. Now we're having a conversation. So Molly,
mm.
you can hold on to that as long as you want. I already told him that. It's not a secret. But then
No,
didn't you just hear me say after he said he's cool and he told me about the support system, whatever? Didn't you hear me say I'm taking that off the table? That's nothing we need to talk about anymore.
fuck
Like that's what I'm
Molly.
talking about with narratives. I
Fuck
specifically
Molly.
make yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
Molly.
Molly. Yes, Molly is doing too much.
Yeah. Don't listen to Molly. Don't listen to
Yes,
him.
I
Envy.
specifically
Envy.
said that.
Don't listen to Molly. I'm finna get off
Dude.
your panel. So
All right.
you and RY can come back and I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with ghetto. I gotta fuck ghetto up, but I'm gonna make some phone calls about ghetto and then I'm gonna try to see
I
what I
did.
could do with this
Just so
Ken
you
and
know,
audio.
just so
Mm.
you know, I don't need any special YouTube consideration or whatever. You know, if you
Mm.
cuss me out or whatever the case may
I'm
be,
not. We
no,
talk.
no, no. I'm saying in the future, you know, next week, next year, a month from
No,
whatever.
no,
What
no,
I'm saying
We gonna
is
leave.
just be
We're not putting no bad juju. We gonna leave
all
it
right.
right there. We had a
I'll
good conversation.
just please
Vet it.
verify things, okay,
Yeah.
before you
Before
know.
crashing out,
That's it.
go vet the situation and say, hey,
That's
what's
it.
going on?
That's it. And
That's
like
it. I get you.
this right here, I do
Mm,
appreciate you coming through because the live could have gone a certain way, and then
yeah.
we then what? Like
It was a
Envy
little
and
rocky,
Lemon
but
are going to go to war.
we found common grounds. You know, it was a little rocky, but you heard me. I heard you. And I understand your concerns and your feelings, and I was saying certain things, but I'm just putting everything
And
into
let me ask you,
perspective.
let me ask you
Mm,
for the biggest favor. All right.
mm,
So you
mm.
said Ken and audio or whatever should keep it on the family and or
No, 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 not on the family, on each other.
my bad, I misspoke, on each other, away from the family. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have any issues, let me tell you this. RY doesn't give you any problems. She does not talk bad about you,
I'm
whatever. Now, if you feel, now hold on. If you hear something about either of us, can you keep it on me, please? That's all I ask.
uh I'm a, I'm not gonna drag you or her. I'm gonna just come over here and see what's going on
Okay.
because you know people messy. So I'm like, let me go see if
They
Amy's
are.
alive.
But what I'm
And
saying is that, you
yeah,
know, they said that you called her a bitch and all this and all that on Pizarro's or whatever.
I did.
Okay. Well, do you feel any
And I
remorse for it?
apologize. Yes, I
Okay.
do because I
Okay,
should have
so
came over
let's do
her.
this. Okay, let's do
Mm,
this with the apology. Let's let
okay,
that apology mean something. Keep it on
it is.
because you are doing better at verifying shit. Okay, I will
Mhm.
give you that. Just please, like she
I'm not gonna disrespect your
100% does
woman.
not say anything. Like her and
I
I
know.
literally talked before I
Well,
came
she
out
was
here
a
and did this. Hold
but
on. Before I came
Envy
out
when she did
here
her
and did this,
second live with Lolo, she was a little messy with me, but I'm not worried about that. I will not
Mhm.
disrespect your old lady. Feel me?
All right,
I'll come over here and talk to you. If
I
I feel some
appreciate it.
way, I'll come over here. I'm like, Amy, what's up? I'll talk to you,
Just
and I won't
stand on
disrespect
that.
her.
You see, nobody's up here on the panel. This is man to man. Stand on that. Okay,
I
I'm
promise
hold
you.
you
I promise
accountable
you. I
to
will.
that. Okay,
Take my word. Take my
I,
word.
okay,
I'll come
okay.
over here. If I heard something, I'll be like, okay, Envy, what's up? You know.
Yeah,
But
we can clear
I'm
it
not
up
going.
in a
I'm not
couple
going to
minutes.
disrespect. I'm not going to disrespect R and Y.
That's all I ask.
Not at all. Yeah, I
Okay.
got you. Take my word. He just
All
want to
right.
apologize and blah blah blah. No, I'm not trying to fight no more with RY or you. So
We
let's just
don't
leave
have
it there.
we don't have that vigor. Like her and I,
Yeah,
her and I actually talked about God, talked about spirituality, prayed and all that other shit because I didn't know whether to come out here and actually tell you my concern. We actually
yeah,
had to
and I
really
get it.
come together because I didn't want it to go left. Oh,
Right,
like because it's a feeling, it's not a damn. I'm
and
not
I feel,
commanding you. It's just me saying, and there's nothing wrong, Lemon, with understanding that some people actually do want you to do the right thing, be the right person, be successful. I'm one of those people. So that's it. It's very simple. Do I
I
think that you
appreciate
and I
it.
are going to smoke a blunt, be friends, walk around, have a good time? No, I don't. But that doesn't necessarily mean I want something bad to happen to you.
And I appreciate your concerns and you felt the way and your feelings is valid. But listen, I'm just telling you, like the last 24 hours, this has been
I get it.
so much. And I'm a human. I'm not a robot.
Listen to this, right? So
Mm,
if you went and got a motel room for one day, right? I would
mm,
call that compulsive, being like, okay, I'm gonna go do this right now, whoop de whoop, whatever. But you
mm.
planned a week, so mentally, it wasn't like
No,
being drunk
I
at
did
this
that.
minute,
Let me tell
whatever.
you.
You wanted to get
Yeah,
away and decompress. But what I'm saying is, in your head, you felt like you needed more time than a day. What I think that you should really do on here is
mm.
when you say I'm going to be off for 2 days or whatever the case may be, in
Take
your
them days
head, you're
off.
telling yourself in your head, you're telling yourself that you need a break, right?
But the
So your
thing, yes,
intuition is telling you to fall back.
I get it. But
This
what
shit
happened
right here is
yesterday,
power. Go ahead.
like when you're in a heat of the moment,
Right.
like I'm like, okay, let me just stay
Let me
here because
fall. Yeah.
I'm a shift it. So I'm like, let me just stay here for a couple days because I ain't going to jail. So these motherfuckers want to see a
You know why your
hold
mom
on,
told you to go
um,
ahead.
hold on, because these motherfuckers want to see me crash out and get a
They
mug
do.
shot and go to jail. I know
Yes.
that's what they want. So I'm like,
Yes.
that's the last thing I'm finna do. I'm a little tipsy.
Your mom knows that you're raggedy as fuck.
Yeah,
But
she
my
does.
thing is she
And
just
that's
but
why,
at the
like,
same
she wanted
time,
me
no,
to come
hold
home.
on, Lemon. Let me finish my sentence.
Please,
She knows you're
please, please
raggedy
let
as
me
fuck.
talk.
I will in a second. She knows you're raggedy as fuck, but she wants to lay her eyes on you to make sure that you're not too raggedy. That's why she called you to come home. So not only
Yeah,
do you have
yeah,
her, but
because
you have
I
your
could have
brother.
came
We
home.
didn't know that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could have came home last night. My
Right.
mom was, I was going for a couple of hours at the telly after my brother and his fiance picked me up and we
Mm-hmm.
packed these bags. She called me a couple of hours. I want to say around 10ish, and she was like, "You want to come back home?" I'm like, "I'll come back home," but I'm like, "Mom, I left on my own. Like, I left because I'm not doing this."
Mm-hmm.
But let them tell you, I'm evicted. Meanwhile, I'm back home. She called me this morning and told me, "You coming back home?" I'm like, "Yeah." When my brother can come get me. He was at the grocery store doing other shit, so I couldn't inconvenience him, but I
Right.
had to be patient.
Well,
So
yeah,
I'm like,
I mean, you sat up here and
mm,
told me, like, his fiance's pregnant and this and that. So you had some
yeah, and
consideration for him.
I didn't want to put them in this unnecessary bullshit.
Hmm.
So while people are like Grish and this other weird freaky bitch trying to say these lies, I'm like, these are lies. You're pushing a
They're
narrative.
gassing you
Just
up.
say,
That's
yeah,
it.
just say you don't like, yeah, yeah, exactly, Envy.
I'd
Just say
much
you don't
rather
like
somebody
me.
say you don't like me. Yeah. So let me ask
Mm,
you this, right? So
mm.
whatever made you leave, I think that was a responsible
Cause
thing to do. I do.
yeah,
What?
I
No,
gotta
no,
get
no.
out of
I'm
here.
talking about the motel. No, I'm gonna kick you out in a second here.
Okay.
But I know why you went to the motel. Okay, so last thing I want to know. I keep saying the fucking
Uh,
last thing I want to know, but did you figure out some changes that you're gonna make since your mom was like, hey,
um,
your mom reached out to you saying, I want you to be around. I care. I whatever. So are you gonna make a few changes so you don't have to do that shit again?
I'm gonna edit myself for her.
Okay.
You
You only
know,
get one mom, Lemon.
I know, and that's why
So
when everything happens too, especially I think everything is about timing.
right.
And um, when I heard what just happened, and I don't want to keep
Mm-hmm.
talking about it,
No,
like
I get it.
you repeating yourself, blah blah blah. No, that fucked me up.
Right.
I'm
You
going
need
through
to
all
take
this
that
shit.
as a lesson. You need to take that as a lesson because you
I
still have
know,
your
I
mom.
know,
So what I'm
I know,
saying
and I
is,
love my mama.
right,
I love my
right,
mama, but some. We just had a bad time. But I said,
right.
uh, uh. Let me get up out of here. I left on my own. I left. I wasn't evicted. None of that shit. None of them narratives they're pushing doesn't exist. Because if that's the case, why am I back here? Because you're
Because
pushing
they're
a
gassing you
narrative.
up. They're gassing you
Yeah.
up, man. Because
Well,
because
they,
people want to see you crash
mm-mm.
out. It's very simple.
I'm not though, but I'm not. I'm not. Let me tell you
Fucking
something, Envy. Envy. One thing about me, and I want you to know this before I get off your shit, because I
hmm
gotta go make some phone calls and take a
yes. Go
shower.
make some phone. Yeah, please.
I I work extremely well under pressure. Soon as you think you got me fucked up, I'm coming outside, baby. I'm finna fuck you up, nigga. Fuck as you talk about. Like ghetto. I gotta fuck this nigga up. Told him. Stop talking about my family. Oh, Lady Anika had to get you off the property to stop talking about my family. And I asked you three to
Damn
four
ghetto.
times, don't mention my family. You kept
Damn.
doing it. You kept doing it. You kept doing it. And then you only stopped because Lady Nika told you to stop.
Mm.
Okay. So now, let me show you something real quick. Hmm? Because that jacket Clyde Diva put on you, I was out here woo banging
Oh.
for you.
Oh.
But now, I'm finna be outside and I'm finna make some phone calls and get these motherfucking pictures. Take me to court, nigga. Mm, I'm outside. What's up? Take me to court, nigga. Yep. But I'm gonna show them the law, what you did for me to do what I do. Cause I ain't doxing you. Uh uh. But I'm finna drop some shit on you. Mm, mm. Ghetto, I warned you. But see, you gotta get fucked up again real quick. I'm finna sit your little raggedy ass down real quick, nigga. Uh, uh. I am. I am. Soon as you see that motherfucking picture, you better be very wary of me because I'm coming to fuck you bitch ass up, ghetto. Mm, I'm gonna make 3 calls. I'm gonna get Claude Diva there. I'm gonna get grown folks there. Uh huh. And I got one more special guest that I'm not gonna tell you until you watch my show. Yep. And we finna fuck you up because I warned you. You can drag me, but don't touch my family because I've never spoke on his family. Hmm. And you
People are
can't mention
telling you
my.
to goddamn. People are telling you to take a shot. People are telling you to take a
I
shower because I
am.
think they
I'm
want to
finna
see
get
him
my
get fucked
raggedy
up.
ass in the shower right now. Oh, they ready? Okay, let me get out of here because I'll keep blabbing about nothing because
I
I'm
know.
tipsy.
I
Yeah, I
get
just
it.
unpacked. Yeah, so
No,
let me
because
get
to
off
be
your
honest with you,
property.
I want to see you fuck ghetto up. To
Oh,
be
oh,
honest
oh,
with
oh,
you.
oh. Let me go make some calls and then jump in the shower and fuck him up.
All right, man. I'm
All
glad
right,
you
thank you
stopped
for this
by. Good
conversation.
conversation.
Appreciate it. Gotta
All
go.
right, man. Shoot through anytime. All right. Yo. Oh yeah, Armwise. I believe. Okay.
All right,
let me
I'm back.
flex
I'm
with
sorry, I
you.
had to run back to my computer. Child, I was over here cleaning up, doing stuff around my house.
I figured.
Whew. Yeah,
Cleaning up, and yeah, I saw you
yeah,
back there. You're like, I'm doing stuff around the house.
yeah. I had to get my house together.
Um, but yeah,
That's right,
okay.
smoke.
Well,
So how'd
mm,
everything go?
I mean, you heard most of it, I'm sure,
Most
right?
of it, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna break it down. I mean, the conversation was had, so I don't want to like
Hmm.
take it in a different direction.
Oh
The
no, no, no.
conversation was the conversation. How it went, I will tell you this, okay? So the whole calling and all that other stuff,
Hmm.
right? You're like, okay, so when you're thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm in Atlanta, whatever, right? And we cleared that up. And you know, one of the things I didn't know is that his brother is close enough within proximity and everything to look out for him. I remember when I told you earlier today, I don't know if he has a family member, a friend, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when we talked about his brother picking him up to take him to the motel and, really having a relationship with him because the fiance is pregnant with his nephew and whoop de whoop, it was a much needed conversation. And I was very clear. You don't have to like somebody, you don't have to smoke a blunt and walk around or whatever. Do I think we'll ever do that? No, but that doesn't take away the human factor that you just don't want somebody to completely fuck themselves off. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah,
So
well,
I
I'm
mean
glad y'all
that
had a
was the
good conversation.
basis. That was the basis. Now, of course, people parlay that into, can Lemon and Envy be cool with the ROI situation or whatever. I know we get tired of talking about that. We tell them the same thing over and over and over again that we're two different people and we handle things
Yeah,
two
I'm not.
different ways.
I'm not discussing
Right.
it. No, like I
Right.
said.
No, I didn't say you asked me for a recap,
I,
basically.
I did. You're right. I did.
No,
My bad. Go
and
ahead.
I didn't. I kept on moving. That's just a
Yeah.
bullet point. That doesn't mean I'm. Apparently, unfortunately, he's very upset with. Well, not unfortunately. I mean, if Ghetto did what he did, apparently, Lady Nika had to tell him to stop talking. Tell Ghetto to stop talking about his family.
Okay. Well. Wow. So it took somebody else to tell. Okay.
Yeah, Ghetto.
Interesting.
I've never seen Ghetto is getting in the mix. I don't know what's going on with him. I thought he was gonna be off while old girl was gonna come into town and all. So that's got him in a certain way because I mean, hey,
Wow.
I
Okay.
Lady Nika had to shut it down. That's what I heard. And then he talked about the audio and Ken thing or whatever, and then we talked about you. That's it. I don't know. Did you have your headphones in or your volume up, or you need to
I
watch the
turned the
replay?
I turned the volume down because I ain't want to hear all that grunting and moaning and stuff in my ear. I ain't want to hear all that.
Like you
Has
said,
left the
like it doesn't
building.
have to be this awkward. Okay, so let me fuck with y'all because I know the comments have been
He's
hell.
mad that Ghetto said his dentures. What? Hold on. Okay. So Ghetto was talking about his dentures, or was he talking about his family? Oh, okay.
Basically, well, Lemon said the family because I mean I can't see Lady Nika speaking up to Ghetto about some teeth. So I mean, Ghetto is
Yeah,
soft and convenient. Shelly, he just lied.
that's
That's
it.
it,
That's
and that's
all.
all. So Ghetto is soft and convenient target. Yes, he's soft. Soft as baby shit. Um,
Wow. So
Where that came from.
I'm
Oh,
assuming he's gonna be talking about ghetto
wait
now.
a minute. Well, yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
wish you heard the conversation. You're in the show.
Ghetto was talking about Lemon
Um,
getting on his mom's
did not
nerves.
drag his family. Damn. Okay. Ghetto didn't say anything bad about his family. He just said something in passing.
Okay.
Okay. Ghetto was talking about Lemon getting on his mom's nerves. Okay. And then Lemon did say that he was going to check on the audio and Ken thing because of the phone call, and
Okay.
he was concerned about that because he knows Ken could go demon time. All he can do is suggest that they keep it on each other and not each other's family, things like that.
Well, I did
But
stop listening. I got up to the part where he just kept saying, you're overstepping, and you were just like, well, I was just concerned,
no, don't even
and then
if you didn't hear
and
the
then it
whole
kept,
thing,
and then it just
if
kept going around in
because
circles, and then that's when I was just like, okay,
you're gonna go out of context.
really, he got
If you
angry.
didn't hear the whole thing from front to back. Manny was triggered that Lemon had his brother on his fiance, or Manny was triggered that Lemon had his brother on his fiance talking on a panel. I heard the same thing, Georgia Peach. Shelly got angry when Ghetto said that now Lemon has dentures too. Oh Jesus! So we're talking about teeth and not. So in passing, I don't know. I mean, at the same, I can't unhear. I can't make somebody unhear what they heard or feel how they want to feel. So I don't. That's wow. He can never say something to the NBA about not coming. Why? All right. He should definitely avoid the audio. Cole,
Mhm.
you heard me, Cole. I said that one might get a little sticky, but I can't tell him what to do and what not to do. But you definitely heard me say that might not be the one you want to buy. You might not want to go in there. 100 people drag Lemon. He picks Ghetto to go after. Makes sense. When Ghetto put the focus back on Lemon's teeth, he got angry. That's it. Oh, audio and Ken is none of Lemon's business. I
Honestly, I
think we
hope
should.
audio and can sort whatever it is, like, because that's getting too deep.
You tripping, Yvonne? I'm tripping because my co-host has to catch up with the context of everything that just went on. That's why I'm tripping, Yvonne. That's how we found out what his brother's name was. Oh wow. Okay, because he put him on the phone. You talking about because
Booby,
he put him
Bobby,
on the
something like
phone.
that.
Yeah, booby.
Mm-hmm.
Envy is just so freaking relieved that Lemon's brother is around. He won't have to call the concierge luxury therapist to show up to Lemon's house. Molly, I'm being messy. Okay.
I'm trying not to
He
be messy.
too much going on in his own life. I know, Cole. You heard me. I was like, focus, and I did say, when you get in the middle of two people, who looks like the ass? The person in the middle. Let's see. He's mad because he saw that the bottom Pizarro wasn't lying on Envy at the time you said you would call a counselor, whatever that means, to Lemon home. And here's Molly. I'm going to say this one more time, and please stop typing. I was basically saying it's very simple. I absolutely said I was calling somebody, but here's where it goes. Okay. That goes to the police, the fire department, the all this other dramatic shit. I said I was calling for help, counseling service, goddamn adult protective services, something, because didn't know what to do. And basically I said, please go in one direction or the other. Like basically, like I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose him, whatever. But the way that it was packaged up, stop saying that over and over and over and over and over again, Molly. I told the man to his face that I was going to call people. And then when he said, don't worry about it, this, that, whatever, got into the brother and shit, I said, that is off the table. But tomorrow it's going to be the police and the FBI and the CIA and all that. I was clarifying. And I said, I was calling somebody based on the fact that if he bucks and doesn't want to help himself, okay,
Mhm.
it's very simple. So Molly wants to keep saying Envy lied, Envy lied. I didn't lie. I told the man I don't owe nobody anything other than I told Lemon 3 times. I said I was going to call somebody. Okay.
But how was it? It? How was it lying? If Lemon came over here, you told him exactly what you said.
So who can the APS, who can they arrest? Who can they arrest? And Molly, I'm just I can't, like, literally, like the last couple days or whatever, like just even with the
Flashing.
optics of why did he come over here and the optics of this and that, if you can't see like how things play out and where people go and why people are invited to play platforms and whatever, like Molly, I thought you were literally a lot brighter than that. It was none of your business. Why haven't you called on the drunks in the Mo3 sector? Name a drunk I should call on. And you can't tell me what's none of my business. Anyway, okay, it was real that his behavior on here is the same offline. That's the nicest way I can say it. Well, my thing is in the conversation, right? If you guys are being objective in the conversation, did you see him change a little bit? Did you see him, have a rational conversation, start looking at things like his mom or whatever? I did the best I could do. So whether it's my business or not, I'm on YouTube and I'm watching it. Okay. He shoved his mouthpiece back. And my thing is here's this would have been a behind the scenes phone conversation, right? But a behind the scenes phone conversation would have made it 100 times worse, because then
Yep.
people would have been like, what is this said? When did he call? Why did he call? What is the motive? Whatever. It is done in front of the scenes right now. It's not easy to do that because I know it's unpopular. Like, but it is what it is. I mean, you,
Yeah.
the people complaining are not subscribed. So, like, am I supposed to freak out? You're not coming back tomorrow or the next day or the next month. You should leave now, actually, because you're not coming back. Bye. Turn it on subs only, please. Georgia really by who? I'm glad Envy and Lemon were able to look past their issues and have the conversation. Davna,
Absolutely.
exactly. Like,
Absolutely.
if people don't see that, they're ridiculous. All these holier than thou, like I see all these praying hands and in chats when somebody passes away or whatever, but at the same time, then you can't put your differences aside to really freaking feel like a human. Like, okay, if I hated Lemon, he's on the side of the road going into convulsions, should I not call 911?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate anybody that much where I'm gonna let them ruin their life. The brother knows the drinking is bad, right? And I'm glad actually that, as I said, one of the things that made me change my mind about like going to that level or whatever the case may be. I don't know why somebody can say that wanting to reach out to professionals or whatever. Do you understand they would have told me what they wanted to do? What do you do when you're not a professional?
Exactly.
You call for help, right?
Mhm.
Because nobody on here has helped. It's all like, oh yeah, go, drink some more, drive while you're drinking. Yeah. Go to your platform, crash out, whoop. Okay. Then
Yeah.
what? He is addicted to all the attention. When we stop watching, stop letting him up on panels, stop telling him to stop drinking, he will hit bottom. That's a payoff for him. But see, the thing is truth and reason. The attorney actually said that. The attorney was like, the only way that he's gonna stop if we stop watching.
Oh, I did hear her
We
say
all know
that.
that's not gonna happen. Yeah, the attorney
Yeah.
said that. Like, basically give him an ultimatum and don't don't watch or whatever. But that's unfortunately, I mean, I don't want anybody to stop watching anybody. I don't care who it is, him or whoever, John Doe, but that's not something that happens in the real world of YouTube. Lemon has always told us when he's offline, he doesn't drink. The brother said differently. Okay. Well, a lot of people that feel a lot of people when they have folks coming at them are going to say something to appease you enough to be left the fuck alone. So that's probably where that came from, right? Um okay, let's
Well,
see
so why are
here.
people saying BBW was bad because somebody called her ugly? Wait a minute. Okay.
Jesus. I did see he was not making all those funny noises while speaking to you. That was really Yvonne. See, like exactly. That's what I'm saying because we were having a conversation that was logical. We weren't dragging each other. I'm going to fuck you up, whatever. Like his mind was more at ease. Okay. Like he literally acted like he had some goddamn sense when he was up here, which I know. Okay. If I'm given the blessing where I know I can talk to a certain person to hopefully make them do a little bit better, if I don't go forward with that blessing, I basically am being counterproductive in my spirituality, period. I mean, I'm not like he acted, which a lot of people in here need to see the positive, but people are going to be like, oh, he was just trying to call. And da, da, da. No, people need to see the positive. Yes, he was more grounded. So now I know that he's not as bad off as I thought he was. People can change their minds. My mom said, I'm going to call the police on your ass if you do X, Y, Z. I sat my ass down, shut the fuck up, and then she didn't call the police. Period. My mom said, and I'm not coming down there to get you out until school on Monday. And it was Friday when I was fucking up. Okay. But then she changed her mind because I had some goddamn sense. I told Lemon straight the fuck up. I was going to call for help. But once he told me about his brother, all the other good stuff, I said, that's off the table. It's very simple. People can change their fucking mind, but the narrative would be great. But I don't care about the narrative people because they're not my supporters. I don't give a fuck. You're not a clique of you and nothing. You're a hater. But you're a letter or an avatar. You should feel horrible about yourself hating on somebody when all you do is type in a goddamn chat hating. Like you're not even a real person. Like you're a letter or avatar to me. If you're talking shit, I don't care. But if I do like somebody like this stupid motherfucker right here, I get mad.
What happened?
Um, you know, but
Yeah.
Molly's been going in. Like usually Molly will go in and then lay off a little bit, but Molly is just so hell bent on these fucking narratives. Envy and ROI deal with an imaginary alternative reporting system where you can make reports and they mean nothing. Okay, great.
Hold on. Well, first
Uh,
and foremost, hold on. First and foremost, Molly, let me go ahead and correct you right quick, okay? Just because they had a conversation, that has nothing to do with me. All right? Just because I did what I did does not take away the fact that I am human and I don't want anything to happen to him. I don't know what imaginary world you live in, my love. But as for me in my house, I don't care if I have an issue with you or not. I don't want nothing to happen to you.
and have you ever done anything, Molly? Have you ever done anything to save yourself? Maybe it wasn't about the person. Part of
I
why
have concern for
ROI,
many people I can't stand in this lifetime.
right? And I do things also like that to,
The reason.
hey, basically, I'm scared of myself. Okay. So I have to create, sometimes I have to create situations where I have to get myself together. His family and enablers, the rent is due soon. They get sick of him, but yet keep taking care of him. I am old child of an alcoholic. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Nothing we said or did stop my father drinking. That's correct. That is correct. Alcohol. I mean, what the 12-step program or whatever. You have to admit that you're an alcoholic first. A lot of alcoholics will tell you that they only have a few drinks or whatever. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been around a lot of alcoholics, but I know that they've convinced themselves that nothing's wrong. Honey Love, she mad because she was dropped for saying that sister-in-law shit. Jesus.
Oh, I did hear
That's
her say
oh
that. She was
this.
like, yeah, she said, "Oh, hey, my almost brother-in-law." And after that, somebody
Oh,
paid to
oh
drop her.
yeah, she doesn't realize he used her for content. He was never interested in her. She needs some. That's another picture avatar nonsense. Georgie up that too. Okay,
That's
Honey
crazy.
Love, panel Mo better and Ivy Pearl.
What?
Let's see here, Honey Love. What they say? Honey Love, she came back and crashed out in Pizarro's panel on Mo Betta and Ivy Pearl, a few others too. Queen Sanity.
Oh,
Oh, she
wow.
even doxed her on. Damn.
Yikes.
Mm,
Oh, because somebody
behind
called her
all this,
ugly?
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we just wanted which happy life and pretty Purple Ray do a show together, and what did we end up being? He could control the noises, and all the attention was placed on him. Yeah, Truth and Reason. Yeah. I was taken back a little bit by that, to be honest, because when he pulled up or whatever, like we had to get grounded first.
Mhm.
We had to get, because I was turned, he was turned, whatever. We had to get grounded. See the positive in my comments. Fuck off. What I gather from
Envy.
this is envy. You are fuck Molly. um Molly, go drink. um
Molly,
anyway,
no.
what I and drink too much. But
Molly, no.
anyway, yeah, so you throw up on yourself
Oh,
in
Jesus
your
Christ.
bed. What I gather from this is envy. You are not concerned. All this is clout chase for you. Back and forth with lemon. Yep. You're right. hmm I did 1.6 million views last month. But anyway, not on Manco television. But hey, how in the hell could
Mm,
we get?
mm,
Hold on.
mm.
Do you have your phone?
Do I have my phone? Yes.
Okay. All right. Is that person close to you? Anyway. All right. Yeah. I don't need that person.
I know. I
Uh,
know.
yeah. I mean, who can scroll up faster to get that person out of my chat? Like forever.
Yeah,
Not a
I've looked at.
timeout, forever.
I looked at.
It's pizza content. That's why she don't want nobody to get well. Yeah. I mean,
Uh, it's pizza's Say that again.
content. They're
Oh, okay.
basically saying that they don't want this comment basically says that she doesn't want him to do well because he's her content. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
Every
well. Okay. Yep. Somebody got it.
this stupid ass. George B. I don't think there's a fight with the mother either. I think he says that to drum up sympathy. His mother will be right next door to him when he curses
Uh,
people out.
See, but Molly, I don't know about that because she be in the back yelling. So I don't know. I don't know because Molly, would you say that that statement would imply that his mom is in on this as well?
I'll have you, Rex. And let
Oh,
me
Rex is
let me go
here.
ahead
Hey,
and yeah,
Rex.
Rex is in the building. Alcoholism is deadly and dangerous and deadly medical issue to be dealt with. He should seek professional help before the headlines read something to fear the most. That's where I was,
That's
DJ.
why we did this video.
I could not stop that. That's literally why we did this live. He's not content. Like, this is not content. And if people, I have clout in real life. Like, I don't need to
Yeah.
sit here. Like, I literally have clout in real life. I can go to any arena, walk in
Legit.
there, no ticket.
Real clout in real life. Okay.
Got like real clout. Like, you're on the
I've witnessed
third
it.
you're on the third deck at the football game. I'm on the field. So
Hey,
anyway,
TSW, what win? Thank you, baby, but what win, boom?
yeah, that was uncalled for with Molly. Well, Molly is very uncalled for. Molly's
The Magic one quarter one,
let me
195
chill
on that.
because I'm cool with Molly, but this consistent stupidity Just it gasses me. And you've been carrying bones and saying stupid shit to create narratives or whatever. I don't know what happened to you, Molly, but Molly, I will go to war with you. Like
No.
I already told you, I will be you. I will make you so goddamn unwelcomed everywhere you go.
Come on now.
I will spin every fucking narrative. I'll go to every sector, whatever clone. Like I will join panels. Like you're really pissing me off. Like you don't
Oh,
think I can
Jesus
go to
Christ.
you don't think I can go to somebody's panel and say something completely fucking out of order with your avatar up here, Molly? Shut the fuck up. I don't think you know who I am. You might be a little confused. Okay,
DJ Unity,
I'll
you're
have you
very,
all
very
fucked up.
welcome. You're very welcome. I just, DJ Unity, I don't like to see people crash out and burn like that. I don't care if I have an issue with you or not. Like that was scary. And then for him to say he doesn't want to be saved and just he wants to die, that like whoa, where did that go from? So I feel like anybody with a heart, whether you like them or not, anybody with a heart would be like, is everything okay? So he said everything was all right. So hey, thank you, Vibrant.
All right, so ready for your next show. Oh God, yes.
Yes,
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I
Wednesday,
have the
I'm gonna do a half and half. I don't know
yeah,
what we called it or whatever. We're gonna have topics and stuff like that. I'm gonna do half of it and then fall back. And
yeah,
RY is gonna finish that with her
yeah.
subscribers because as I said, I really want y'all to understand that she has her supporters, subscribers, style and everything like that, and that's why you should subscribe to her, not because of the RY and Envy show, because I know a lot
Yeah.
of people hate me. So
Yeah.
please don't take that out on her. I
Right.
respect
Please
that
don't.
Molly is
But
a part of the Discord.
but yes,
I know
Charlie.
I've always loved Molly Arts Crafts, but Molly will not stop. It's negative, 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 negative. So I'm gonna start getting negative, Molly. Period.
So
Like
Charlie,
unless
I have Wednesday
I'm gonna
show
give you an
scheduled. Okay.
opportunity to fucking get it together.
I have Wednesday show scheduled, Charlie. It's called what did I call it? Wednesday midweek CCO, which is just check in, chat, and observations. That's it.
I
So
want
thank you, TSW. I appreciate that,
smoothie,
boo.
smoothie went. Yeah. Speaking. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Stop it, Emmy. How you checking feelings? Your comment that Molly was mean and ZX is. I don't care. Like Molly is just doing dumb shit. Molly knows what's right and what's wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just keep taking abuse, 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 abuse. And that's fine. But Molly is going to different places carrying on that abuse, that goddamn the narrative, the this, the that, or whatever, having zero respect. So guess what? I'm gonna give Molly back what Molly does to me. Okay, how about that? It's okay. It's okay. That Molly does all that other shit and I can't fight back. Okay, Molly, let's go to war. I want to see Molly's going to change Molly's name so that Molly can type in anybody's chat. You fuck with me. RY loving you.
Thank you
I
so
know
much,
why
Charlie. I
not
really
tell you they
appreciate that.
came over to pizzas and said you over here saying you're gonna call the to 5150. Well, I didn't say 5150 anybody. So I mean, listen, anything they could say over there, they're gonna say. I can save, I can free all the animals, feed the kids, open up a new church and save everybody, and they're gonna say anything over there. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm so tired of saying that I don't have a problem with pizza and I wish we weren't like this. And I really looked at her as a confidant and all this other shit or whatever, and she just keeps stepping on it. So I don't That shit, like, I'm not trying. Like, I even dropped in the chat the other day, got timed out or whatever. So I did great. It is what it is. Shelly's on to
Hey, Just
something.
Jess.
Hey, what's up, Jess? And me, you're going to war with Molly back to the clouds. I mean, if that's necessary. You see Molly's not in the chat. Molly's probably somewhere spinning a narrative right now that I'm gonna have to deal with. But I am most definitely, I will say this out loud, Molly, I will definitely gonna make you feel the way that you make me feel. Okay. Okay, Envy, I didn't think you were like that. No. Like coming out and showing concern. The first thing I did say to RY, I said, this is dangerous. People are going to take this wrong, spin it, twist it, turn it, whatever. But see, my thing is you're listening to someone who said F Lolo's mom. Okay. But let's take that person and say the 5150. You guys are like, oh, it's envy. So 5150 calling on Lemon. Oh my God. But you're taking that from somebody that said fuck someone's dead parent. Like, are you guys okay? God damn. It doesn't, I will never understand. Ever. Just hate me and unsubscribe. It's not hard. Unsubscribe. Let's see here. Hey, Just Jess. I did say what's up to Just Jess. Envy, what triggered you with him today? Maybe people can understand better. What triggered me with Molly is Molly. Are you talking about Molly? Or are you talking about Lemon? Because I'm going to let the conversation with Lemon be the conversation with Lemon, because if I answer any questions and bounce it and turn it or whatever, I think that we had a great conversation. It was productive. So if I, break down any more about the conversation, then it's going to take it somewhere where it doesn't need to be, because I like the conversation from A to Z. It's over. The conversation is over. Now, you said Molly in another chat watching Lemon explain himself yet again. In respect to you, I'm not going to say where. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that, arts and crafts. Yeah, let's see here. Some people don't leave the sector. I was saying in your chat earlier about Cooney here on YouTube and other social media platforms, subscribers can really put someone away. True.
I heard of that person.
Let's see here. Oh, you're talking about what triggered me? Georgia Peach, what triggered me about the Lemon situation today is I can deal with the noises, I can deal with the crash outs, I can deal with the whatever. But when he started getting to a point where, see, I know he left, his mom. I didn't know he had literally, I didn't know he had any support system at all whatsoever. So when he starts talking about let him die on his own and things along those lines, that's what triggered me.
That right there,
Because you
that did
can't
something
tell
to me.
somebody how, okay, you can't tell someone, and this isn't against you, Georgia Peace, I promise. I'm just saying this in general. You can't tell someone what they've been through in their personal life that creates the triggers, right? So, like, if I have a kid anyway, let me leave it alone. What I'm saying is you can't. I have certain triggers, just like everybody else. Now that feeling alone and that death stuff and all that, it's a trigger to me. Okay, that's the way I can explain it to you. I would leave the chat to Envy. If you made the comment to me, I would run, and I like you. Cool. All right, let's see here. Hi, Envy. Now, are you doing what Lemon does and not verify? Pizza read your title out loud, and she also was telling him to stop crashing out on you and RY until he verified himself.
Didn't he come over
Hmm.
here and say that?
Yeah, he said that he did, or no, I believe Pizza did say that he needed to verify, but I think it was, I mean, the chat's literally been telling me the whole live that it was brought up that Envy was gonna call the authorities and whatnot, and that made him flash out. But you know what, Winner? You know what I'm gonna do for you, Winner? Because listen, I'm nothing without my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, and I'm cool with that. I don't like yes people. My chat's not gonna agree with me all the time. I don't want that type of environment. So what I'm gonna do with that? Absolutely, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. Okay. In the piece of no other YouTube, bone carriers, trolls, whatever the case may be, because Winner, I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. So yeah, and that would be very hypocritical, very hypocritical. So I will, let me see, please, hopefully she doesn't private it, take it down or whatever, but thank you for that. I will go listen on my own because I literally did sit here and make it clear to Lemon and everybody else that everything
Hmm.
needs to be verified. So,
Yeah.
and I'm more than willing, Winner, and look for me to say it or whatever. I'm going to respond specifically to this comment, whether I feel like I was wrong. So, thank you for participating and not being a yes person. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I'm on top of my game, trying to teach people. Okay. Uh, he said that Pizza told him that you were going to call. Okay, and that's what I was taking from the chat. If I missed that part, then that my bad. But what I heard him say was true. Okay. Yeah, basically, Winner, you're putting a little bit more context to it for me because all that I heard is that Pizza was over there telling him that I was going to call the authorities. Now, we all know Lemon. All you have to do is say a little bit. You just have to push the envelope a little bit, and he's going to flash out. We all know that. You like, did you hear me have a conversation with him here? I made sure the whole time that we were staying on that adult level with some kind of so me, Winner, all I did here was that first part. But
Hmm.
as I said, regardless of that, I really do appreciate you. Like, see, like when somebody's not a yes person, they're able to say like my bad or whatever, but it might not be your bad. I'm gonna go listen to it from front to back myself, but I appreciate you. I don't agree with
Absolutely.
everything everyone does on here, and I don't. A lot of people do. We can't tell grown folks what to do. True.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Rex. Okay. So no, you said no,
No,
Envy,
if
you
you
good. They
good.
all were trying to stop him. Oh, wow. Damn. Hey, um,
Yes.
damn. Okay. And
Now,
and
okay.
Winner, I will tell. Go ahead.
So I can speak for myself. I don't know if this would even apply to envy, but Winter, while I appreciate that, trust me, I do. You know, we're also faced with the whole thing of, she carried a bone before and it was a very bad bone, and that sparked another issue before. So it's like, if you did it before, why wouldn't you do it again? Type of situation. Hopefully that made
It
sense.
happened to us. It happens to us twice.
Yeah.
It happened to us twice when she went to Lemon's panel and said some stuff or whatever that triggered him, that created a whole freaking like fiasco. And I was basically like, Winner, my personal opinion over there, as I said, the one person that I fell out with on this bitch that I wish I didn't is Pizarro. So I do have a little bit more of a,
Because he
I
likes
do
Pizarro.
take
Like,
it.
I say that all the time. He really likes Pizarro. Really, really does.
Yeah. So I take it a little maybe I take things a little bit more personal
Mhm.
if it happens over there because that's some person I felt like I stuck my neck out for. Like when the diva situation, I was like, you know what? Hell, be the co-host. Whatever. I just feel like I stuck my neck out for her, and I even humbled myself to say, you know what? I went over there for the birthday parties, tried to DJ, but that was fucked up. Turn on my camera, dance, make an ass out of myself, all for you know what I'm saying? Like I've tried to support that lady. Um
Whew.
so I humbled myself the other day, went in the chat, typed whatever. I didn't say anything crazy. Hey, hello, whatever, and got timed out. So, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But that types of shit really, really just doesn't sit well with me at all whatsoever. I try to not carry bones unless I'm trying to stop a fight or false narratives from, yeah, but those are those, when I say carrying bones, really, usually I just focus on the negative outcome of it. But if you're
Yeah.
clarifying something, I shit, bring all the bones you can to clarify something to turn something positive, please.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think I need to listen to that as well. What do we do? Why didn't Lemon go take a shower, dude? What are you doing? Oh my god.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, good lord. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, we're gonna say our last little goodbyes and whatnot. We're here. All right. All right, Rex. Rex has been
I'm about to
asking for the
say,
link
please.
several times. I'm sorry, Rex. I got you. Okay.
Oh, baby, Rick said, Link, you gotta go. Where you gotta go so fast?
Rex
I
doesn't have to go
beg.
anywhere.
Rex gotta get where? Nowhere fast, okay?
You see Levin put his picture up for about a half hour. it went
Oh,
it
shit.
went in. I was like, damn, Rex. Now don't come up here. Leave the Philadelphia, the GAYs, the
you,
goddamn your mom's address. My
he
name
get he
Levi.
about to come up here
I
and
know
act
you
a
should.
fool.
I know now he's gonna start tripping. I'm trying to
Right.
gas. I'm trying to gas him up.
It wouldn't
Rex,
be
please
Rex if
don't
he
go up
didn't.
there threatening Lemon. Oh my god. Yeah, please don't. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh,
He said it's not about YouTube. He might be
good.
talking about betting,
Football.
like
Yeah, the
parlaying
betting
or
thing.
teasers or all that other over unders and all that other shit. He said he made
Mhm.
like 12K or some shit like that. If somebody
Yeah,
made
I need
12K
$20.
gambling, yeah, if somebody made 12K gambling, I will give you my money to gamble with next time. Okay.
You see what
Please
I'm
just
saying?
yeah, just put the same bets in for me that you put in for yourself. Okay. What up, Rex?
Hey,
Yo, how
Talk
y'all
Rex.
about
doing?
that, man.
How you doing, RY? How you
I'm
doing,
good. How
Envy?
are
No,
you?
I'm laughing because they're gonna be mad, right? They're gonna say, "What
How
about
you
his teeth?"
doing, RY?
Hey,
Fuck you, envy, but go ahead.
no, no, that's kind
Go
of
ahead,
how it
Rex.
is. That's kind of how it is. That
I
is
know,
how it is.
Rex. Go ahead, man.
But I'm gonna respect you though, bro. You know I'm gonna respect you.
I know. I'm
Yo,
cool with you, man.
now my best bet. I don't want to break this like what y'all talking about, but my best
Mhm.
bet that way didn't win the Arizona and Purdue over. That didn't win, but that same night, yo, I swear. Remember I told you I lost six. I didn't lose $6. I was down 6,000, and I cut
Yeah,
it
you
down to
did.
like 4,200. The next day I won 74.22 to be exact.
Since I'm
The
making
next
phone
day
calls on
Sunday,
everybody, I almost called Gamblers Anonymous on you. So go ahead.
no,
You
but
know
Sunday,
what?
right? I was losing. I hit one bet. I was winning. Not now. Yesterday I gave Fowler 500, so I won 900 yesterday. But I gave it. Let's say I won 400. The day I hit, I doubled. This is what I wanted to tell y'all. That's why we need to have a segment. It only got to be 5 minutes long. Rex best bet of the day. Charlotte Bobcats or the Hornets.
I
No, they the
wouldn't be
Hornets now.
responsible for that shit.
Yo, listen, I put a
Go
thousand on it.
ahead,
Now
man.
I know everybody can't bet the same, but what I'm saying, y'all, is listen to what I'm saying. They was 5.5 at
Mhm.
minus 108, so that's 92 cents on the dollar. I put 1,000 on that. I won nine 1,900 and $25. Cause I was just telling my girl this, cause I'm about to get washed up and we gonna go out. we're gonna paint the pound. We're gonna paint the town red tonight. And then I doubled down on it. I took it down a point to 4.5, and that was minus. What was that? Minus
Rex.
135. Hold on, I'm be real quick. I paid 500 on that. I paid 500
Real
on
quick
that,
would have
right?
been 5 minutes ago, but go ahead,
All right,
Rex.
hold on. I'm about to finish. I won
God damn.
875 on that. So I double bubbled it. So that was quick. I'm like, that's why
Double
I made a
bubble.
couple $200 bets. At this point, I'm done for the night because I'm like, I'm gonna shut it down. We're gonna go out tonight and we're gonna paint the town red with this. But that's what I'm saying. We need to have a segment where it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, best bet of the day.
Best
Like,
bets.
let's get
Yeah.
money, y'all.
Yeah, because I
All
need to
right,
learn how
man.
y'all do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
fun,
I
but it's
bet
a
by
little
quarters.
stressful. All right.
But think about it. It's a little
Rex.
stressful, but think
Rex.
about it. I've been making $900 a day. Let's just go
Rex,
average.
we gotta go ahead. Well, hey,
And
900
that's
a
what they
day.
gonna say.
send me
Why he ain't got
$1.
his teeth fixed? Because I don't need to. No, I'm gonna say you're a nice cash app. I don't really like you. Well,
Thanks,
Envy, I ain't gonna
Rex.
say I don't like you. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I do like RY. She my girl. Envy, you okay, nigga? But you know why
Okay,
I come
cool.
for.
I love me some
All
Rex
right.
now.
I know.
All right. How
RY
about the
always says,
cash
"I
app?
love me some Rex."
I
No,
do.
I'm gonna
Always,
say y'all.
always.
I'm gonna say y'all something nice though, but it's really for RY. Envy.
Thank
Facts.
you.
All right,
All
nigga.
right, man. Bye,
Thank
Rex.
I'm
you,
gonna drop you
Rex.
something nice though, nigga. All right.
I appreciate that, Rex. All right,
That's
brother.
really for RY though, nigga. You know this.
I'll take her out to dinner. Thank you.
All right. I got
All
you, yo.
right, man. All
Thank
right.
All right.
you.
Don't send me
All right.
$11 again, Rex.
Now I'm gonna say y'all 50.
All
Something
right.
like that.
I
Oh, thank
appreciate.
you.
Thank you, Rex. I really do appreciate
Nigga.
that, brother.
I'm feeling
The segment of
I don't need no mind
best
stick or
Rex
nothing,
bets.
nothing like that. I don't want
Uh,
none of that shit,
Rex, you
nigga.
would be
I'm
deadly
just
with a mod stick. I'm sorry.
no, I
oh
wouldn't.
my
I
god,
always deny it.
you wouldn't have any chat. You'd be like, "Where are all the people?" Oh, Rex has a stick.
Yeah, because
All
that's
right,
what
Rex.
only dick I mold is Rex dick.
We're
All right,
I
about
know
y'all
to
have
that's
a good
right.
day.
finish out the show, Rex.
All right, I got y'all though. I'm about to send it right now, y'all.
I
I
All
got
right.
you.
appreciate
Thank
that. Thank you,
you.
sir.
All right.
What did Winter say? He was on crash out mode immediately, and they automatically tried to stop him because people were coming over there telling lies, and she was reading the chat, letting him know it wasn't true. Oh wow.
Okay. And then look at the other comment Winter put.
Damn. I don't know why there was a little mess, but he was told that you both were showing him sympathy and y'all weren't coming at him. Oh wow.
Thank you. I'm so glad somebody got it right
Mm. All right.
because we truly were coming from a good space. I'm the type
Mhm.
of person, I don't care if I'm beefing with you or not. I want to see you win. I don't want to see anything bad happen. That was. So I'm glad
Yep.
they carried the right info. Or she looked at the chat and she was reading it and said, no, it wasn't
Yeah.
like that. So shout out to her
Yeah.
for that.
I'm gonna. Oh wow. I was looking at something real quick. But yeah,
Okay.
let's see here. Or why there was a little oh, okay, I read that. But
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much, Winter. Oh my gosh. Like
Absolutely.
somebody that actually clarified something and then basically told us, based on our feelings, how Winter feel. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Jesus. Yeah, it's been a long day. A long day of should I come do this shit? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it, but it was genuine concern. People, my thing is I am a real person, and if somebody sees any weakness and coming out with vulnerability to look out for somebody, even though they don't get along, if people can't put all that together and make it a positive thing, I feel sorry for you. That means you're miserable.
Absolutely.
But other than that, we are good to go. RY, you got
Yeah.
last words or whatever, because we're gonna get out this bitch, because we do 2.5 hour shows, we're at 4 hours.
Wow. Okay. No, I don't have any last words. Oh, other than I have my Wednesday check-in scheduled. And ladies, there will be another segment of Girl Talk this Sunday. So keep your eye out for that. And thank y'all for hanging out with Envy and I for the last 4 hours. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, you all. As I said, we're always here at 5:30 or damn 5:30. We're always here at 5 o'clock. I want to say 5:15 now. I've been here
Yeah.
at 5:15. So we're always here at 5 to 5:15 every single day, except for when she has girl talk, I kind of like do my guy thing while she's having girl talk or whatever. So I might not be here Sunday or whatever. But anyway, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know who my true supporters are. We know who our true supporters are based on, when the
Thank you,
things aren't
Rex.
like, oh my gosh, boom, 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 or whatever. Hang on.
Yeah.
Rex did his thing. Rex
Did
did
it?
his thing.
Go
Yes, Rex,
ahead.
that's awesome, man. I really do appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but you
Not at
kept your
all.
word. I appreciate that. But
Thank
yeah, we are
you.
most definitely Rex. Next time you do your bets or whatever, when you win, and not when you lose, I will do Rex bet of the day. Okay, and,
Oh,
and
that's
we'll rock
cute.
out. But don't tell us when you don't, not the losing $6,000. No, goddamn. Because if I do a Rex bet of the day and somebody puts their money on it, they lose $6,000. I do not want to be held as responsible. But thank you, Rex. I do
Thank you,
appreciate that.
Rex. That means a
Yeah.
lot. Thank you.
But yeah, as we said, as I said about 9 times, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5:15. And as I said, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you.
Bye.